watch the power cord.
Got me a little.
Yeah.
Shocked me through my iPad. Ooh, I'm ready to go now.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
It's
That's
ready.
not what's supposed to happen.
It's his patron.
Welcome, y'all. We are live on the internet. Let's do this. Frayed Pretorious, episode 8 or 7. One of those. I don't even know anymore. Losing track. All right. So yeah, let's do XP for your guys' write-ups. I read a couple of them, but not all of them. So let's do an extra 150 XP for every extra write-up that I have not given you guys XP for. So Morgana gets 2 of those. Sin gets 1 of those.
And those are in the Discord?
Yeah. Yeah.
You said 150?
Is that a new dice gel? Which is a little less than before, but...
Oh, I think this is the first time I had it sitting out.
Nice. That's sweet. So when we last left off, you guys are in the Vaulted Bazaar. You guys went to the Lore Seekers to change some coins into hopefully more money because they're ancient. And you guys met maybe Morgana's great aunt or something like that. Did you write her name down? Because I don't have it in my notes.
Saline.
Yeah. Saline.
Yeah, saline, like the eye drops.
Yeah.
Oh, Saline Swift Stream. They showed you a map of the continents as they are today, 12,000 years after the Armageddon, where we opened. And they showed you the planet with the ring around it coming from the mangled moon, and the binary star that is your sun, plural. And they showed you there's a big recession in one side of the planet and a big peak on the other. And you guys spent the night at her place. She went home and got her kid and sent her husband to keep an eye on you guys. And we wake up the next morning. Everybody full rest.
And in the meantime, I would like to go ahead and summon a familiar.
Okay.
Same. Or have done that overnight.
What's the components for that?
Gotta have money.
My internet is not.
Yeah, I'm not
Working.
being able to connect either right now.
Sounds like you don't have what it takes.
To D&D Beyond? There's a player's handbook right behind this white thing, if anybody wants to grab it.
Like just pray to the gods of Wi-Fi.
Yeah. My
It's
Wi-Fi's
behind
not
that portal.
Yeah, it has a consumption.
Oh,
Says it's
behind the
strong.
portal.
Yeah. There it is. It's like right by the starter set.
If I stay seated, I'll probably fuck this up.
Yeah.
Don't break the portal. We only do that in the game.
Alright.
So you have to consume 10 GP worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs, and it must be consumed by fire in a brass brazier.
I don't think I have
Any of those
any
things?
Which is why
So
I summoned Mr. Peepers, because I don't have that much money.
Why were you?
where
do
you get all those herbs
I
from in
do.
the first place?
I have all those things if you want to borrow them.
You got like $10 worth. You got 10 gold worth of.
I know.
Brass brazier, just, carrying it around. What's this?
I mean, I don't really need them at the moment.
Where'd that come from?
Wait, you say
My,
brazier or
D&D
brazier?
box
'Cause
I get
I only
every
have one of those things.
You don't
That
have
is
I mean, like,
from-
some girls put like coins in their bras.
So that's the
maybe might have,
cover
like, herbs.
of the
I don't know, where else are you gonna
Masters
put 'em?
set. So they call this series of
There's-
books Beck Me for Basic Expert Companion Masters Immortal.
I will spot you,
And so
I will give you
the original
10 gold for your stuff.
So
I was
this
just
is the
messing.
third
Damn it.
basic version.
Why would I carry around all that?
I don't know.
And
You're gonna make
and
that
I got my start
basil
when I was 9 on the
Hey,
Mincer
that
Red
does
Box.
sound good. I
Which
like where
is,
your head's
that's
at.
the painting for it over here. It's signed from Larry Elmore.
fermented garlic alcohol.
And it only took
I
you
was
from
about
level
to
1 to
offer you
3.
an internship.
And it was
Maybe not the
sold in a
garlic.
box as opposed to a book, so they could put it in toy stores to appeal to kids.
That's smart.
and my mom bought it for me. I loved it.
That's a good mom.
And so you had to buy the next one, the blue one, the expert set, to get up to level like 10,
That's
I
a
think.
good system.
And then if you wanted to go higher than that, you bought the companion. That got you up to like level 25 or something.
Wow.
And that, excuse me. And then the black one, the master set, takes you up to level like 45.
Jesus Christ.
You're like a god at that point?
No, the immortal set
I love it.
Funny you should mention that.
is when you become a god.
Yeah, so I guess I will not be doing that spell, but for the
Love it.
extra 4 hours I've been awake, as I'm an elf, I would have liked to have been reading books, just trying to gain like a deeper knowledge of the world that we are in.
Hey.
I'm going to spend my first hour sleeping, or no, my first hour summing a familiar, because I am not a broke ass bitch.
You got any extra herbs, dude?
Well, it's 10 GP worth, so I'm assuming we can just buy it from where we're at. I mean.
Oh yeah. Since I've been up for 4 hours, could I have gone to the shop and bought like 10 gold worth or something?
Do you have 10 gold?
Oh yeah. I
Remember,
should
you could be given 1 gold's worth 1,000. Just gotta wait it out, man.
What did you
But I
name it?
need my ferret.
Sounds like
Charcoal?
sounds like a pyramid scheme.
I would just be patient.
We need to find some legitimate paying work.
I mean, if I'm
I've
like
always
level
tried to do
4 or
it.
5, my spell book basically is a familiar.
That money's only holding you down, man. Get rid of it.
No, I can feel it raining, dragging me down to earth in my pockets.
That's not what I meant to happen.
It's like
You need a hand,
or
DJ.
ball and chain or something.
Can we ask her
Oh,
on
did he
time?
make a map? I hear paper noises.
Ooh.
I like maps. Me and my character, we both like maps.
Yeah,
Do you want help?
help?
Just let me know if you need help.
Comical amount of thinking.
Yes, map.
Jordan.
Behold,
It's
It's the same map.
It's
the same map.
I gotta move it to the opposite wall. So I'm
Ah.
not trying to do too much over here, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. Hey.
I can picture him checking out a target with like 8 shower rods.
Just like turning and accidentally knocking stuff over.
Like, oh, wow, big house. He's like, no, just a lot of maps.
Like something right out of the machines.
A lot of
I
maps.
love
Map
it.
rods.
Oh man, I'm so tired. Oh my god.
Let's see if I can get up to level 3.
I think if we find enough investors in the city, I can
Cambria.
reopen the
Is a
Drunken Pumpkin.
vaporizer healthier than like
I'm sorry,
smoking
yeah.
out of a bowl?
Samples.
It
Hmm?
is.
You know, there's a lot of debate
Somewhat,
whether or not it's somewhat healthier.
It's healthier. It's not healthy.
Harm reduction, right?
Because it doesn't have
Can I put like other things besides marijuana in there?
on the
Sure.
allegedly you could.
Yeah, like some rosemary.
Hypothetically.
They actually with the Cosmic Corner.
Yeah, they
they're
run out of
closed.
business.
Darn. There was this one place. I'm sure some of the other places in town they
Yay,
have
great
like
success.
chamomile and like stuff that you can mix
There we
in
go.
with whatever you're smoking. It's like soothing blends. It's very
Oh,
whatever.
like tea leaves.
But-
I wouldn't
Kind
have
of.
even thought to do
Yeah.
that.
Could
Yeah.
do that.
I was thinking like,
Do like flowers.
spices and
Yeah.
herbs.
You mix
and,
all
like,
that together and make a little
meal for
botanic.
my lungs. Yeah.
So this is a campaign setting for the Beckme set. It's called The Known World. It was also known as Mystara. You played the arcade D&D game, like Shadows over Mystara.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I hear the desert can
That's
be
where
a
you were-
dangerous place.
Yeah.
Playing.
Giant worms, lost cities.
Here's
Yes.
Tales of old.
Yeah, the Emirates of Yularum. This is where you guys got lost. So yeah, in that edition, there were no gods like there are in most other ones,
Oh.
because you, the player, after hitting level 45 and doing your god quest, become a god. You like literally. So the immortal set is what happens when you're a god.
I love it.
Yeah, and that's the world you're flying around. So, where were we?
We woke up.
No, you did not go and get all the stuff. So have no familiar for the moment.
You get time to.
I could do it. I've been up for 4 hours.
Man.
But yeah,
Okay.
do they sell the supplies here?
No,
I mean,
I'd
you
not
can-
ask them.
you go to shops and find those things. Or would they have a bazaar or a brazier?
Brazier. I don't want to go to a Brazier Bazaar. No.
Ooh, pub name I call it.
I always feel guilty.
Brazier
I'm in the
Bazaar.
bra section of the clothing store. I gotta get out of here. I think I'm weird. I
So you
will
wake
just,
up 4 hours before everybody else, right?
yes, as I am an elf. So I'll just read books to understand what has happened as far as they've recorded it and what's around and what's currently going
Okay.
on.
You read some of the history, check out the maps. All right, you get a little more info. Let me see if I can come up with some. You read about a few things, a few different areas in this world. You read about there's a crystal palace somewhere. There's something called the Ever Engine. There's warnings about an orbital void. And
I bet that crystal place is wild.
It doesn't burn down like Crystal Palace.
there's an area called the Untouched. And it is an area where that was shielded by the moon itself. So while part of the moon got blown out, a lot of meteors just hit the moon, and so there's this swath of land that is without damage from the Armageddon.
And what's that area like?
And there's very little magic works there.
Mm.
You read about some city names. There's a place called Fallow, a place called Einstog, a place called Jaste, and Nastor.
It's on the map, God.
That's a different continent. And you read about some of the pantheon, some of the gods. There's a god of harmlessness called Purian, and its symbol is an orchid.
So that's Purian? Or Purian?
Purian, P-U-R-I-A-N. There's a very dangerous god named Kruliet, whose symbol is an axe.
Doesn't sound very nice, like Brilliant.
There's a very strange god called Bornk.
I'm kind of into this Bork guy. What's he doing?
His symbol is a jester.
One of the followers of Bork. We meet again.
It's a
I
symbol.
mispronounced Bjork.
And you read about some of the regions of the various continents. You can grab the map.
I like it.
And I suppose throughout the upcoming day, I will be blathering on occasion about the stuff I read, so you guys will know this.
You're assuming we're
Like,
listening.
you know, there's a place. They worship Bjork.
He's making this up.
Real silly guy.
His name is Mago.
Does he even know how to read?
Okay, so if this is the continent, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking put this in roll 20, so you guys can see it too. Let's see. Let me get a better picture.
Wake up, guys! Wake up! There's books down here to read.
Is the book worth anything that I can sell it for?
Which book?
They're worth a lot if you consider knowledge valuable.
You can't read it.
No,
papers.
and then I just shift over and go back to sleep.
It's just a bunch of symbols.
What is beer but old water?
Profound.
Regular old monk, this guy.
Just a moment.
Right, don't take those wise words of wisdom and apply them to my day. Thank you.
Tell me more about Bork.
Yeah, what do you know of this boy?
Bork is a mischievous god, a god of jokes and tricks and pranks. Yeah. Something I don't know what else he's done, but he's a real silly, goofy. He throws off a goof, a gaff, a laugh, a trick, or a treat.
Is there an
You're lucky.
antithesis god to this god?
To Born?
Shmuel.
That sounds terrible.
Shmuel the boring and the serious. Shmuel the stoic.
It's following the naming convention. It'd be like pragmatitus or something.
I did get a little on the nose, didn't I? Sorry about that.
Oh, I like it. It's fun. It made Born way funnier.
It's fair.
It's easy to understand, even for us heathens, you know.
Come on, phone.
But like everything in Baldur's Gate just has like 13 apostrophes in it when it's like the fantasy language. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what this means.
Add more consonants.
Is that 3 vowels and then another 3 vowels in a row?
How would I actually say that?
Ooh,
Like,
ah.
Ow.
Oh, that's such a good game.
how come we can't be chased by those guys?
I mean, who's to say
I
we
mean,
haven't
yeah,
done this
it's-
whole time?
True.
That's all one big trick, a big joke. We're still in the original time. They've just been like, they're the actors. It's all a big prank.
Oh, we're just like
It's a
at
prank, bro. We
festival,
blew up the
tripping
prank.
super hard.
We caused the apocalypse as a prank, bro. Got ya.
Are all the gods dragons? You said right.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Ko also a dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They told us about it.
Erewhon.
I remember him being like a god and being malevolent. I forgot if he's a dragon.
The gear dragon is the fate dragon.
Mm-hmm.
The Greater. Yeah.
We need to like come up with like a Greerdrum song like they would have in Lord of the Rings.
Ooh, I know the perfect song. It goes like, I am a slug, but it's like in really heavy metal.
True determiner of fate.
I know.
Don't leave your path or checkmate.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You can workshop it. Where
Okay.
your head's at.
Oh, wow.
Not the greatest scan.
Enhance. I was thinking that.
So there's the blown out moon.
Uh-huh.
There's the ring
Okay.
from its debris. There's the binary sun that is your star. This is what they call the orbital void. And then so you read about a few more like kind of regions. So you guys are here right now. That is where Morgana's original. That's where Morgana's originally from. That is from where you disappeared.
Mm.
That's where you guys lived before. And you read about a great roar that's raging in the north right now, up here somewhere.
Is it near the knoll? The void place?
No.
There's some mountains up there, right?
There's some ravaging armies south of you guys, towards the southern coast, they're just kind of described as brutes. There's a death plague going on in the west.
What are the symptoms of that?
Symptoms include death. There's an aberrant outbreak in the east, over here. There's feral wildlands in the southeast islands. Southeast islands over here.
Sounds like we shouldn't
Dang,
train.
which way is like the most? Are there any like civilized, politically stable places?
There
Close
are.
by?
There's like this little country, whatever.
Gotcha. And is there like
is massive.
how would we get there? How do I read about like the method of usual travel to get there?
You don't see anything about that yet.
Gotcha.
There's mentions of portals, though.
Did I find any books with portal locations or usage methods?
You don't find any
Gotcha.
offhand. Actually, give me an investigation check.
Well, that probably does it. 15 plus 15 plus 6, 21.
Okay. I'll get to that in a second.
Gotcha.
One more area that you read about is a couple more. There's some hellish crags in the central steppes, which are kind of around there.
Is that just like a volcano, or?
Crags are real nasty chicks. Like
No,
be
it's
around them.
it's like
It's like creep names.
if
all
deserts
over.
weren't flat.
These crags are hellish.
Like think of like
That's how you
That's
catch
my
the death
ex-wife.
where the
plague.
Jawas live in Star Wars.
You
Those
his
are like
ex-wife.
craggier. They're rocky and kind of barren.
She's got the death
Um,
plague.
You also read about a celestial highlands that is around
Sounds
Ooh.
lovely.
the spire. So those are a few things. So yeah, you do find good roll. You find a book on portals. You learn a little bit more about them. That they are one of the largest forms of functionally what is currency.
Like you buy and sell portal?
Not really. Just they are
Like a commodity?
they are pivots of geopolitical power.
Political currency.
With them, you can trade, or you can conquer,
Huh.
and those are two of the main things they're used for. So, control of them, and wars are fought over them, right? Because it allows transfer of troops and supply lines and commerce and all kinds of things. So whoever has them is in control. So all of them are under very heavy control and guard. Some of them are in the hands of nefarious players, and there are magical means to keep them from coming through your portals if you have them. There are ways to control which portals connect to one another.
Like a portal gate.
Yeah. So
All
that
their portals are belong to us.
right.
Good to know.
So you spend the morning reading. The rest of you guys wake up. And did I write her husband's name down?
Lyle. Plyle.
Plyle.
Yep.
Okay.
Mr. Swister.
Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. Plyle.
Is there anything on the back of the map?
The map is framed, so you can't
If only
see
we
it.
could see the back of that map.
Let me get out my dagger.
Bet there's something.
Let's cut it out.
Let's not deface priceless antiques.
Bet.
So Plyle is kind of sitting behind the counter. He's got his feet up. He's reading a book. He's got these little glasses there, and as you begin to stir, and he sort of kind of lets you to peruse the books and stuff. But as the rest of you start to rouse, he greets you all. Well, good morning. Trust you all slept well. I apologize. The accommodations here are not that great.
I'm great. I can sleep anywhere.
There's no place I'd rather be than a place with many books. Close the door.
Who said that? That's weird.
I won't even dignify this
So,
with a
DJ, my
response.
divinations for the day are a 2 and a 9.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
So, I had some bad dreams.
Great.
Hopefully they're bad about somebody else, though.
Nice.
Fair.
All right. What do you guys do?
I've learned many things about this world, but Isn't the festival coming up? Are we gonna do something
Festival
about
It
this?
today or
is-
tomorrow?
It is today. The
Thanks today.
Festival's today.
The festival's tonight, but today is the ceremony, the tribute ceremony.
So you're agreeable?
So we're sacrificing people, okay.
Been doing a lot of slogging, doing a lot of fighting. What if we just take it easy today? Just hang out at the festival, snag a few brews, hang out.
We did
Well,
say
It's
We
like
did
we were
agree
hanging out,
to
going
a-
to the market, and it was supposed to be a nice, easy day.
we would go back to the artsy place.
True.
The
Maybe we should
granary.
all go to the market.
The
Oh
granary.
yes, that's right.
We did say we would go back to
Although
the
you were going there
But
to
you
get
got-
a lockpick, and
you got
that's been
lockpicks.
sorted.
Yeah, I got it now.
Maybe there'd be some investors there for my new brewery, my new venture.
There might be some people looking to hire people, so
Yeah.
We did
we need some money.
make an agreement with a certain someone to do a certain something to a certain someone else. Are we going through with that agreement? Are we,
What are you talking about?
What? Huh?
what we talked about with,
Because we're right in front of Plyle. We want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Thanks. Smartest guy in the group.
yes, that's why he said something.
I have no idea what he's talking
You
about.
gotta
Mr.
stop reading
Plow.
those books.
He reads a
What
lot.
are you talking about?
I think it's fanfic.
So
Fanfic.
Plyle, I mean, yesterday was a very stressful day. How's your wife doing? I mean,
She's shaken for sure. She's very pleased to meet Morgana, a relative that we don't have relatives here often.
Like nobody?
Well, this is something of an out of the way place intentionally. It's part of why we landed here.
Landed?
Mhm.
Like where did y'all come from?
We're from north of here, quite a ways. The wars became tiresome. We wanted to find somewhere quiet.
And the death plague is a bit much.
Indeed, yes.
My cousin died from it, but he got better.
He laughs. That's a good one.
so he's a. I heard someone tell me that the core is the headquarters of the Lore Seekers. So is that like the Swiftwind family castle? I mean, tell us about that place.
Well, that is true. The Swiftwind. Are we getting your last name right?
Swiftstream.
Swiftstream. That's right.
Excuse me.
The Swiftstream, the guild headquarters is there. In fact, yes, but it's one could say the capital of the world almost. It's the largest city by far by population, by military strength, and so it's a sensible outpost headquarters, coordinating with other guilds and groups that need our services.
And Celine mentioned that there was a cartography job that needs to be done.
Oh, there's always cartography that needs to be done. There are maps, but they could be finer.
Well, I think we would be interested in looking into some of these jobs. I know that we talked to her yesterday about potentially heading up there and seeing what they had to offer. Out of curiosity, where up north are you from?
We are from a city called... One moment.
Checking the index.
Enhance.
Enhance.
We're from Splimpleton.
We're from a city called Fallow,
Fallow.
originally. Yes.
And you'd mentioned
North.
war.
That's right, yeah. There's many nations at war up in the north.
It's all in the books.
Well, not all of us have read the books, Mago.
Not all of us can read the
So
books.
you
Mago.
lot slept in.
I'm sorry that we don't only need to meditate. Some of us actually need to
I
sleep.
wonder why we haven't seen a lot of elves here, actually.
Me too. It's very concerning.
Are they all like you?
Annoying.
Some of them. Actually, most of them are. That's why I don't live with them.
Too much of the same thing. Gotcha.
So this is our first festival. What would you recommend we do in the festival day?
Oh, well, see the sights, enjoy the food. You can't miss the tribute ceremony. It's It's quite amazing.
When does that begin?
And where?
Oh, it's already started.
Tribute to what? Or who?
Sounds ominous.
Well, it's when visitors from other lands come and pay tribute to the Greek mistress. It takes place in the Hall of Favor.
Hall of Favor.
That's right. Look for the highest spire in the vaulted bazaar, and that will lead you there.
Well, before
Everyone-
we pay our tribute to the
You should also take in the
Great
entertainment.
meeting.
There's the great stage. There's the cage matches.
Gauge matches?
That's right.
Like,
Do they pay?
Oh, they pay, yes.
I want to go there. I might have a chance.
Okay.
I'll hold your money.
The reigning champion's name is the Weasel.
The weasel.
He's sweet, but he's a bit of a brute. Oh,
Is
if you
that
can-
right?
if you could
cracking
best
my
him-
knuckles.
There's the purse would be substantial.
Ooh,
Okay. First
I gotta
thing
go
to visit
try
on the
my
list.
hand. Add it.
Maybe our tribute is that you beat the crap out of the weasel.
I like
That would be a
this
great
idea.
feat to bring to her.
Or we bet all of our shekels on the massive underdog.
Not all of them. That's not.
We do
smart.
have to see our investment, I suppose.
I mean, we could send her in like a weak fighter, and then we might bet it against her. We could,
We have to find out what our coin's worth. We don't want to just go be spending it willy nilly.
what's the point of coin if not for spending?
Well, this is gonna
Salient
take
told
a
me your
while.
coins. Could I take a look at one?
Sure. Pull out one. Show it to him.
And he puts it under a loop, and he's kicking it down, flipping it over. Oh my goodness! And he kind of digs his thumb into it a little bit and kind of scratches it. Do you mind if I test it with something?
Okay.
And he just puts it down on the counter, and he runs into the back, and he comes out, not pretty quickly, with a little tiny vial and a dropper, and he puts a drop of some sort of fluid on it, and you see it kind of sizzle a little bit. Interesting, yeah. This is high quality. This is pure. It's not magical though. And he
Never said it was.
rubs it off on his pants, puts it back to you.
You come across a lot of magical coins. It's money, normal money.
No, but these are unusual. They're rare. So, who knows?
Would you say that's a pro or a bad thing? That
Something you need to watch out for. People beguile their money, let's say,
Lots of alchemy happening.
from time to time.
Hmm.
Change it from one thing to another. You can't be sure that it's pure. Always.
So how much would you say one of these coins is worth?
Well, it's hard to say. Celian's more of an expert than I, and she's calling in, she told me, someone that's more of an expert than her. I mean, it could be certainly ancient. And why you're carrying these around is a bit of a flummox.
came across a trove on our travels.
I don't believe you for a second, but actually, give me a deception check.
Least believed person in the group.
What was that, Christmas?
That's why I believe in being the strong, silent type.
16.
16. Oh, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
It's like, surprising. Great fortune for you. It's hard to say. It could be anywhere from 5-10 gold for one of these up to hundreds, maybe 1,000.
So, Mago, I think it's probably wisest if you
Can I
don't spend
exchange my
this.
coinage?
Yeah, I was actually just going to ask this question. Since clearly you're trustworthy, this is your job, would you be willing to hold on to these while the investigation is being done and give us at least a 1-for-1 now for this currency?
We're piling our coinage.
Interesting. That is an interesting proposition.
Because we would hate to accidentally spend one of these, and they're clearly worth more than what their face value is.
We have some more mundane coinage.
I see where you're going with this. Yes.
Because then we would accidentally spend it, and it's lost to you and your seekers, and that would be terrible.
Well, certainly. How much would you like to trade?
Searching character sheet.
Is it just 1 for 1?
That's the offer. I'll accept.
Like he called it an
Pawning it,
expert, and we're
basically.
pawning it to
We're,
him.
we're basically saying is hold on to this because you know it's at least worth this, and once you find out what it's really worth, then
Best I can do
The
is
difference.
Yeah, get the
yeah, this isn't Las Vegas Pawn Stars here. Hopefully,
I gotta pay for the storage,
otherwise your family
the
sucks.
the rent.
Definitely not pawn stuff. The best I can do is 2 gold.
Do you have 2?
I have 10.
No, I was
Yeah?
saying that
Okay.
out loud.
Who's got what?
I'll give him 10 gold.
I assume I have like 8 or 9 left over.
I mean, are we giving him more money?
No, I'm giving them what I got.
I'm gonna.
What
hold
is
on
that?
to
Is
this
it only
board.
old money that works for this, or
I'm just gonna hold on
How
to
much?
my.
I'm giving him 10 gold.
10.
I'll give
So I'll
him
make a
10.
note that I'm exchanging
10.
my 10.
Hold on, my internet's not functioning.
It took a
Stay
while. for
tuned.
mine.
Do you
I'm
need,
gonna give them 10
Wi-Fi?
gold too.
No, it's
Nope.
just loading very slowly.
Even with the Wi-Fi, I was having a lot of
So,
trouble over there.
took off a dead wizard.
Got actually good Wi-Fi connection here. How many of you?
What, the current
I'm gonna
from
just keep.
this
I'm
current
not gonna do
time?
it. I'm gonna wait to see the actual coinage broker.
Forget it.
Okay. Empty, are you trading in some money?
Yeah, 10 gold.
Okay. And Reese? 10
10
as
gold.
well?
I'm gonna just exchange 2. Hang
Okay.
on to the rest.
Okay.
I'm gonna send my
There, it's
original coins, maybe 7.
You said 7?
I
8
left the
or
city with
7.
like a bag of
How
money.
many?
I'm gonna get a roll, I guess.
I was
Okay.
that's when I spent my final moments.
I mean, I bought drinks.
What?
That's what I did.
I did, yeah, I did
You
that.
must have been very confident that, they use money.
I need that money to start my next venture.
Mm.
Can't be out here slapping in the mud with you people all the time.
Not in the mud with us.
You guys hear a little bit of music wafting into the room from outside. The players have begun.
I'm ready to go outside.
There's some shopping I'd actually like to go do first.
I'm gonna go to the pit.
We're gonna fight.
So you get in there, I will catch up. There's just a couple things I need from the market.
Oh shit.
Wait, unless it's like teams.
What?
Is it just like the cage fighting, just like one on one? Or do you think it's like a team sport?
Find out.
I think that's where we're going first.
When we get to the pit now.
Nobody else wants to do any shopping first?
I mean, I
don't
kind of
have
do
a
want
lot
to
of
buy some
money.
herbs
After
and
we
or
meet up.
charcoal.
They'll be fighting all day. There's no need to
I
rush
thought-
there.
I mean, I say one punch to the face.
If we put Sin in there, they might not be
He
fighting
or
all
she
day.
goes down.
Right, we should introduce her as a dark horse.
We should.
As an underdog, so they bet against her, then we can bet for her.
She's just an
Let's
unknown.
go get her drunk.
So just the first few, just
Now, why would you do
barely
that?
knock unconscious.
I don't-
So they'll be less intimidated
I
by
don't.
you.
I don't drink. I keep my body clean.
Is this when the tentacle wraps around your neck and starts patting your
Ah,
cheek?
yeah, clean.
It's her loofah.
Yeah, and actually, in fact, you find that in the morning the tentacle it appears to be growing faster now. It has grown. Part of her spine is there now, attached to this tentacle,
Pull
and
that
some of
crap
her
out.
dress
She's coming for you.
has regenerated.
Part of her dress.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Sin, you should throw that out. No, there's still time.
Well, won't it just come back?
What?
We'll throw maybe
Toss
just
it in the fire.
throw it far.
Is there a fire to throw it in?
Destroy it in the fire.
I wonder how
Creative.
When the
much.
time is right.
I wonder how much money.
Yeah, this is your creation, actually.
Mine?
Yeah, banish it. Tell it to go away.
Can I try to banish it?
How do you try to banish it?
I,
No, I want to see if Birdie will buy it from me.
Holy beer.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, keep that one in the back pocket.
Well, that's a pretty good punishment for Birdie. For all the crap that she's asking us to do, you give her your ex-wife. Here you go, Birdie. Here's something for your collection.
And you can offer it to the creep mistress.
Very unique. One of a
Ex-wife.
kind.
It would make a good offering.
What if you gave me a really good gift in exchange? That's how I got some marble.
Well, I mean, you could just cut off cut off a bit of it and it'll grow back, right? It's an
If I let it
unlimited
grow
gift.
back-
The gift that keeps on giving.
Alright, hold on a second.
Propagate
And I
it.
take out.
Well, who's to say if I don't just cast a minor, whatever I called minor illusion in this universe?
I take out my maul.
Might
And
just
I hold
happen
it
again.
down.
If we can we propagate his
And I,
ex-wife and he'll have like 20
literally
ex-wives?
pound
Not my
her
ex-wife.
A
side
mob
with
of
my maul.
ex-wives trying to get him.
Merely the image of my
Smash it
ex-wife.
down.
Yeah. I'm gonna put
I don't know, how
I'm
you
gonna
describe
put
your
the-
ex-wife?
Well,
I think
tentacles
you know.
real.
Oh, DJ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the pike on the ground and I'm gonna take my maul and I'm gonna break her spine.
It crushes in, and you hear like a little echo of a whimper. Like, there's no
Damn.
voice attached to this thing, but like you feel like you hear it slightly.
There we go. You feel better now?
You're just getting warmed
I
up.
would
huh?
feel better trying that spell again and seeing what happens, but
Trying what spell? What, to summon your ex-wife?
no, to just make a minor illusion of any sort.
I just think you're pissing her off more. It's gonna bite us in the ass
It's
eventually.
just a cantrip.
We're gonna forget about her.
It's like a
I
mouse or
can't
something.
I can't forget about her. She's with me. I'll see if I run. You know what? It's an offering to the creep mistress. Birdie really did seem to enjoy eating that tentacle.
This is a very good idea.
So, and she has 2 heads, and the bitch just keeps getting bigger. That's a meal for both heads.
Feeding the hunger.
So I don't know what you guys
Infinite meal.
are. I don't know what you guys are offering, but I got mine. Infinite meal. Oh my
Infinite
god.
demonic meal.
Boom! There's our offering to the
I
creep
Some
would-
mistress.
road hunger right there.
Wouldn't eat it if I were you.
Huh?
I just wouldn't eat that.
Well, it's not for you to eat.
But certainly not, yeah.
Toss that thing in an egg wash.
It's
You
disgusting.
batter
Since
it,
we
fry
rested,
it.
I
You've
have
already
a
eaten
magic
that a
ring
long
and I
time
put a
ago.
question
Huh?
mark.
Sorry. What's that?
So since we rested, I had a magic ring that just had a question mark behind it.
Yes.
What would it be now?
Oh yeah.
Refresh my memory. Did you get this from
Off one of the bodies.
I think it's off one of the bodies.
Oh yeah.
and at the ambush?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I also got a staff of some sort. And I don't know how staffs
Let me
work
get behind you.
in general. In real
Actually,
life.
Peter, can you just grab the Dungeon Master's Guide from also back there?
I wonder, like, if you beat the tentacle thing, is it gonna like turn into like an ex-wife chest burster? Like,
So you spend an hour with it to attune, identify, all that stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, can you do that with any magic item?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't even need to be a wizard.
We just attune to it.
If it says you have to attune, just
I want to attune to that necklace with that little ant.
So there's an identify spell that
Well, you got more than
makes it
enough time.
instant. You can just kind of know what a thing is and what it does. But if you spend the night with a thing, you can get its
I was spooning the staff.
name.
In pillow talks, its identity to you.
Get a great shaft.
Pretty much.
All right then.
It's a staff. Staffs have shafts, dude.
I need
Real,
some answers.
real staffs have shafts.
what the fuck? Finally caught that.
There are some days I wonder if that meteor wasn't just a little too late.
Give me a D10.
A D10.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you were out of spell slots last night.
Yeah, but it slipped. I'm just
And
attuned.
can I do that for this?
Oh, no, not that.
For the staff you have?
That's a 7.
7.
Cause
Okay.
I still have that ring I got off of that.
Yeah.
The people from the beginning.
So
I still don't know what it does.
Well, now you've slept, so you may.
So it is a ring of. Did you get this off the burglars or the ambush?
The
I think it's-
burglars from who attacked Saline.
I think the ring was from that.
No, was
No,
it?
the ring was from the ambush.
Was it
Because
the ambush?
we
Ambush.
couldn't check all the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just grab a few things and I snatched a ring.
Okay. Yes.
Can you attune to multiple items? Up to 3.
Up to 3.
Ooh, I got questions on. Yeah.
But there's only
From the robbers,
but
I
it's
got
only
40
if the
gold
item
divided by
says that
6.
it needs to be attuned to.
Well,
So
don't all magic items.
There
be
were-
attuned to?
Nope.
from
Some you just put on. Or you
But
just
then you
use.
don't know what it
So there were
does.
3 rings that you guys found. Only one of them was magical, and it's protection from being charmed.
Ooh.
God damn it, just like everything else here.
And charm. Okay.
What
And
about
the staff.
Do I need to roll for that?
So Mago, you said we had gotten, what was it, 40 gold divided by 7? Because I didn't get
Divide
that.
by 6.
Okay. I didn't
Unless we're
record
sharing with Mr. Fox and
that. No, because he didn't do crap.
his moral support.
What is 40 divided by 6?
That's 6.6666.
Give me a D8.
So we got 6 gold.
Plus the 10 that
Four.
we have from that exchange, right?
Yeah, whatever you brought with you from the other world.
He didn't specify that. And the pot is mixed.
So you notice on the staff that some of the runes seem like they're inversions of runes that are on the ring.
So it's not protection then. It is charm. Staff of charming?
You said only one of the rings was magic?
Yeah.
Alright, I have a wand
You
and a beautiful necklace given to me by those,
Yes.
Burgligors.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
quite a bit of
Ant
jewelry.
people.
yes.
Do you have a sense of how
Birdie's
strong of a
house.
charm it might have?
You're not sure. You'll have
I
to
don't
try.
remember them. Did I hit my head?
We're sleeping. No, everybody's sleeping actually.
Oh.
Just went out for a stroll.
Give me a D12.
7.
7. The wand has some fire properties to it.
Ooh.
It enhances fire magic.
Nice.
It's the wand
You
of
gonna
butane.
trade, dude?
I was say, I had
What's your
also.
staff, dude?
I had also got a ring
It's-
as well.
Might be for charming. Is this
You had a
like
ring from before the
I had
poison.
a ring.
Like
I got a ring, and I had a ring from before from the Apocalypse members.
See, the Apocalypse one is the one I don't think you've checked yet.
I have not checked it.
Because you picked it up off the dead body.
Yeah, I did.
The demon sliced him up. I got his book that was all messed up.
Because one of the other Apocalypse members, they kept going, "Where did you get that?" Like
Initiative, is that dexterity?
there.
Just I wasn't sure if it.
There was a ring from the burglars. Who got that?
Me.
That was you.
Mhm.
Okay.
I also got one.
I had got
from-
I got a ring and I had got a bracelet.
I got a ring from the dead wizard.
The dead wizard.
You,
Okay.
the wizard burger. I don't know. The wizard burglar.
And I'm more than happy to help identify any magical objects
Bork
if
has
that would help.
blessed you this day.
Save your spells for right now.
Do you
Although,
spells
I mean,
to
if you,
sense like magic?
Depends on if it's a ritual.
if, yeah, if
In
it's
this
a
nature
ritual,
necklace, I have to
no.
know. I've been
You can't be
holding on
like,
to it
Give
for
me
so
the
long.
D12.
You can if it's a ritual, but you need the components.
Hey, me? Or, you know.
So the ring you got off of the wizard. Give me a D100.
Ooh.
85.
Shit, that's a good roll.
It's a 58.
You you feel protected when you're wearing it, as if things have difficulty touching you.
Ooh.
It improves your armor class by 2.
Yay!
I need this.
Yeah, our warlock needs
I think there is a little ring of protection item.
Yeah. It's just.
If I gave someone my ring of protection, I think it's +1 to AC. Would it stack?
I think you only have
always
one
customize
ring of
it and
protection.
change it.
Oh, yeah. I just like, I'll write it down and then I go to the official way.
And then the
You're
number.
making
Myself or
anything.
either.
That's
Yeah, but
memory
like,
just purges
like,
immediately.
make sure I'm really far behind.
Because you can also make
Like could be the sponge, and I'll hide. I'll be like in a barrel casting spells. They come for me, I'll put the barrel
Hey.
lid.
the necklace.
Yeah, lifting all this jewelry off these people.
So,
Really only
the
have
necklace
one
is
tank, huh?
An interesting
One like nail maker.
like design. It looks handcrafted by a child.
Uh-huh.
It's got like feathers coming off of it, and some crude beads. It's fairly decorative. And as you spend time with it and touch it and hold it and concentrate on it, you disappear and reappear somewhere else.
Oh. Where'd he go? Hey, go.
Yeah.
You appear in the like safe room where those bandits were stealing.
Oh. That's weird.
So it's specifically attuned to that point in the universe.
Maybe.
I didn't
Interesting.
maybe get this from here.
Maybe just teleport.
Yeah, it was from the
down
little
and to the
ant,
left.
little tiny creatures from that first exploration did.
I'm gonna keep that on my person.
Can we try experimenting if like
It is.
we like touch or something that if it teleports more than one person?
Empty just disappeared.
Try that,
No,
bro. I just
Yeah,
want to hold your
I'm
hand,
gonna-
dude.
It only works
I'm gonna
once a day.
hold
Okay.
on to this. Yeah. You said this room is full of priceless heirlooms?
Mm-hmm. What about myself?
So they give him 5 minutes and they leave.
What do I got?
What was your thing?
I have a ring.
So there was.
Should we figure
I
out
have,
what
I
that
have
is
the
from
ring from the
Severin to-
Apocalypse member, the ring from the ambush, and the necklace from the ambush.
Okay,
I think
ring and necklace.
Gonna fit in with all the
That's
creep
all I've
minions. Like
And
your
And
play.
a non-magical
Look.
short sword.
Apparently, you need all this stuff to survive here. So,
I'm running out of fingers. Okay.
All right, kid.
Can you, I think you only wear 2 rings, right?
is that just Walter's game?
Give me D8.
a D8.
You wear 10
Okay.
rings.
You can wear one on
Many
each
is
joint.
good,
6.
yeah.
You come here on the day of my daughter's wedding. Kid it out. Got them on each nickel.
Clink, clink. Extra.
Got
damage.
2 rings on? Can you put 2 rings on? DJ, what's the limit on rings?
Can we get bangles?
Little Pandora's bracelet there.
Yeah, a ring made out of like a bracelet made out of rings or a necklace of rings.
Fucking Trace in our Saturday game, he had fashioned a ring, but it was like a. He's playing a female. And it's like a labia piercing.
That's right.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Tasteful.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Here
wow.
we go. Okay, that's not what this one is. So you're.
I'd be slight to hand that one off.
That's a major. That's a job for major.
I don't know. It's a really good sleight of hand. I rolled a 28 yesterday. So,
Music has
Just
speak
saying.
all languages.
So you as you spend time with it, as you like, you put it on your finger and you hold it, and your finger starts to burn a little bit,
Oh.
and you kind of, as you like, roll your eyes into the back of your head and start to sway, and breathe deeply and focus on it, and just kind of moan and chant a little bit. You have a vision of fire, of lava,
oh.
of like of elemental beings
Oh.
like drifting towards you, and you holding out your hand and stopping them. Some sort of elemental control.
Oh. Oh, some type of elemental control. Ooh. Which ring is that? The one from the ambush?
That is the one from the ambush, yeah. The ring from before, from the Armageddon, you, as you as you put that one on and you concentrate on it, you kind of have a vision of danger. You picture yourself in this fight today, getting just knocked the fuck out.
I don't like this.
And then you kind of like, you sit in it for a moment and like, boom, it's like on replay. Boom, you just get smashed in the face. Boom, your head slams against the ground. Boom, and like, zoom, and then you dodge around it. It lets you re-roll one. It lets you make the enemy have to re-roll an attack roll when they hit you.
Okay. Enemy has to re-roll one attack roll?
Yeah. It's kind of like a little vision into danger in the future.
Nice.
That's my
Really
stick.
useful.
It's a little different than yours, but
I'll never get creative
And
again.
I have,
It's like
is
cutting
it a
weights,
necklace?
basically.
Like, we've gotten a lot of jewelry. A bracelet. I have a bracelet.
Man, I ain't a bunch of shit.
where did you get the bracelet?
Give it away for drinks.
From the ambush.
I've gotten something back from those.
Yeah, okay.
Those mushrooms are amazing. I do not remember the last like 3 sessions.
We're at a festival. Got you left.
Gotta get more mushrooms, dude. If we're going to a festival.
Okay.
That's what got us into this mess.
It is the solstice.
It is.
So the bracelets are, as you put them on and you test the waters with them, you look down and you can't see yourself for a minute. You're there, but you're kind of blurry and you're hard to see. It's going to give you +2 to stealth rolls.
Ooh,
Usually don't like to
Yeah, but that looks good.
definitely gotta keep stealing a bunch of jewelry.
but yeah.
All right. Good cover, everybody. Does anybody have unknown magical items still?
I don't think so.
I think we
I
got
think
it.
it's time. I think it's time to go to the
Apparently
fights.
doesn't do anything.
All right, you guys head outside.
Yes.
And
Who had got the brooch? Because I remember from that one robbery, he had 2 necklaces, 3 rings, and a brooch.
You got that little shield brooch that makes you stronger, right?
Yeah, you already got that one.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, question.
Yeah.
Then I do have a piece of the portal,
Mm-hmm.
a rock from the portal. Do I sense anything from it?
Yeah. It's like there is strong magic infused with it. Even though it is not a full portal, you sense that like there is energy in even just the fragment that you have.
Gotcha. And my reading about the portals, would that help him learn anything extra? Or would I know anything about the mechanics of portals?
Give me an insight check.
Do you guys work together? I thought you didn't get along.
That's all for the
I
gaining
expect
of
him to charge
knowledge.
me for this.
Would you?
Not
Brother, you say
You
the
don't
word.
you don't connect any extra
All
dots,
minor
though.
illusion.
It's a
book
rock.
for him. It might have some tentacles in it. We'll see.
All right, you guys head outside.
Mm-hmm.
Before we leave, did Morgana and Empty chat? Okay, you didn't. Okay.
About what?
No, she said she was keeping that.
Good question. Okay. Let's go.
All right, you guys head outside, and it is bustling. You hear laughter. You see people. It's pretty early, and who knows if it's day or night or whatever. But there's people drinking and eating. The smell of food wafting in the air is delicious. Hear music from not far away. Some musicians are performing. You don't know where this cage is, this match.
Can we see the tallest spire?
You can. You just look up and there it is. It's maybe like a third of the way over around that yonder.
Well, that's where the Hall of Favor is. I don't know if the fights are going on over there or not. Could I ask one that passes by where the fights are?
Yep. Oh, right, yeah. They're just behind me. Walk about 15 minutes this way.
Is that towards the spire.
No, it's kind of the other direction. And there's kind of you can see what looks like almost a ring kind of cutting through at an angle from the perspective that you're in right now. It looks like kind of a main thoroughfare that a lot of stuff is on. And you look back and you see like it curves, and there's sort of an emptier area, kind of like over there, kind of the direction he painted off of that ring, and you can see it. There is like a metal like cage there, and you can kind of see like a fight going on right now.
Is anyone selling corn dogs? I would like to purchase one.
Not by you
They haven't
immediately.
caught on yet.
We found our second way of making money other than your ale.
It's true.
Franchising corn dog stands.
They
We will
freak.
derail the entire
We will live
campaign
on.
right
We
now.
call them ord dogs.
Or dog. All right, you guys head towards the fights.
I'm good with that.
All right. So you guys start walking, and yeah, it's pretty not shocking, but it's kind of amazing the variety of figures and races that are here. You see another elf, halflings, dwarves, and like just all sorts of types of body shapes and sizes that you don't recognize, that you've never seen before. You know, back in your time, it was largely sort of the standard, you know, elves and dwarves and halflings and humans. But it seems like all of those are somewhat of a minority here. There's lots of tall, skinny creep people, and there's tiny little foot-high things, smaller than gnomes, creatures with large eyes and tiny eyes and giant heads and flat faces, and just like you're just kind of like in awe, taking it in, like just looking at all the variety of creatures that are here. Everyone give me a perception check.
And in any of the books I read, did I learn when or why this big shift?
I have feet.
Oh my goodness.
What was that?
In any of the books I read, did I learn
Nat
why
20.
or when
I
this
also have feet.
shift in demographics?
Give me an investigation check after,
Wasn't
but
it
tell me
both
what you
y'all
rolled
on a
first.
one?
I got a 2.
I got a 1, baby.
2, 1, 6,
19.
19,
21.
21.
Nat 20.
Okay, that's 20. Wow. Okay. Your fighter instincts, your ranger tracking, and your good looking out for customers.
Yeah.
The three of you spot that you're being tailed. There are micro soldiers following you.
The one was it the one
The little orange
with
shoes with pikes?
Sorry, I shouldn't have talked to the cops.
I'm sure they'd be very non-suspicious by this, like not
Well,
touched.
with their big ass.
Do you tell us-
Do they have the pikes?
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but laugh. Like y'all following us with 8-foot pikes,
They're not very intimidating.
and
and I have an 8-foot pike.
They're these tiny little guys.
We are the only ones who
Massive
have
pikes.
here thus far.
But you're surprised by like how well they're concealing themselves. They're staying pretty well back, maybe 40 yards or so, and there's lots of other little micro soldiers around too, just kind of like patrolling and walking, and as you kind of like keep glancing over, you'll see them like in another patrol, and they'll kind of peel off, and like they'll kind of like go around buildings, and you'll see them poke their head out, and then like they're being pretty effective in their cover, but you guys are too sharp to spot it.
With so many animal people walking around, it's
You
easy
awed
to
the
miss a
crap out of them
tail.
yesterday.
Huh?
They made one autograph.
I did all the crap out of them.
The
You
jurors
did the
might-
whole kung fu off?
Yeah,
protect
and
us,
they
but
surrounded
also
me, and I
watch us.
got out of the middle of it.
Probably keep us out of trouble.
Should we try to lose them?
Yes.
I just like stomp my 8-foot pike.
Yeah, I feel safer with them
We
here.
kind of stand out. I'm like,
At this point, we were attacked what, twice, 3 times, and
we
the one day we were here.
We were.
I'll take some little dudes being there to help next time it happens.
Yeah,
Just
let
for
them-
one
let them-
day,
let them
we
do
don't
their
have to be
job.
the security. And
Yeah.
we can enjoy this.
I'm gonna be watching everything we're doing.
to the fight. I want to go to the fight.
Or you
Yeah,
wanna do
she's
something that you
fighting
don't
today.
want
She's not stealing. So
Hey.
Don't know what the
I
day
could probably do
holds.
both.
My friend said what is beer but basically cold water. Who's to say what's happened today?
Is it?
I've been trying to heed his wise words.
It's the finest
Mega?
of
Are
wars.
you one of those book readers?
I'm messing.
And I was just messing with you. You do make the finest beer in the whole village.
Flattery.
Village
so
that's
far,
no
my
longer
own, but thank
around.
you.
I'm sure if we find another village, you'll make the finest beer there too.
I'm sure it's a beer he read about, not a real beer.
I'd
Should
still,
we lose our tiny orange tail? Or...
Nah.
good.
Leave him there.
Yeah, I didn't leave him there.
All right, you guys keep heading on to the cage fights, and you start to hear like roaring cheers and like oh and like gasps of horror, and as soon as you guys so you guys end up making your way to this main like ring thoroughfare. And the cage is just off of it. And there's kind of a break, an opening where it's a little cleared. It's pretty dense with buildings almost everywhere here. So it's rare that it kind of opens up and breathes a little more, but it does here. And the cage is... Transylvania!
Hell yeah.
Alright.
2 men enter.
Look, man, the last time we played, DJ made
Uh,
fucking wrestling ring. Yes! Yes!
Use the chair.
So it's on a raised stand. There's like a metal fucking Thunderdome over it. And as you guys get up there is a brutal like hand-to-hand like fist combat going on.
Nice.
There's a little scrappy skinny guy and just this fucking brute. Massive, 9 foot tall, maybe Goliath. But he's a little slow. You know, like his punches are devastating, and the little guy is like, he's just zipping under his arm, and like gets him a couple times in the kidney from behind, and like kicks him in the back of the knee. He like the big brute goes down on a knee and just catches him upside the temple with his elbow, and the little fucker goes flying, smashes into the cage, slides to the ground. You can tell he's kind of dazed, and the brute gets up and just rushes him and puts his head and his shoulder down and goes to smash him into it, and the little guy like he kind of rolls out of the way and bam, just kind of like brains himself on the metal cage, and the little one jumps up on his back, grabs him by the neck, and just starts punching him in the back of the neck. He like throws his elbow and knocks him off again. And then the little one, he kind of bangs his head on the cage, and then he gets an elbow smash to the face. That kind of like, you can see him like basically like knock out, and before he falls to the ground, he gets another one. And this guy's face is just getting smashed in. And you hear the crowd go,
You found your people.
I want you to be like,
Yeah, it is.
and you look at him, and he turns his elbow over, and it's just bloodied, and he like pulls a tooth out of it, and he like flicks it through the crowd, and you see some little kids like run over and like try to catch it. And one kid like does, and he's excited, he's cheering, he's running around showing off the tooth. And the door opens, a couple of assistants drag the body out of the clearly dead combatant.
You should make sure they allow weapons.
And you see money
It looks
trading
like-
hands.
Hand-to-hand fight.
Yeah. And then a little tiny guy in a top hat. Like, he has got a little stair thing that he pushes up to, and he, like, clambers up the stairs. The winner is! And he's like, and he, like, lifts up his hand, like, the brute is, like, has to, like, grab way
him.
down. To even, like, have his hand held by the guy who holds up one of his fingers. The weasel!
That's the
The
weasel.
fucking crowd goes wild. Our next match. You gotta wait for this one. It's gonna be fucking amazing. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. And they both exit the cage.
Where do I go sign up?
And there's a table over there, yeah, where there's sort of judges watching, there's referee person. There's sort of a money lender coin guy there, and yeah, you can see a couple other people like signing up to fight each other, not the weasel, but each other.
Oh, I'm gonna run over. I'm like, where do I sign up? Where do I sign up?
Right here, young lady.
And I'm like,
Sign up to fight.
yeah.
Oh, which class would you regard yourself as?
No class. Sorry, I'm not fighting. I'm not. Yeah.
And I don't know, what classes do you have?
Well, there's tiny, there's giant, there's brute,
Yes.
and there's... Oh, you're a little small for brute. You just saw what the weasel did, didn't you?
You know, when I picture somebody named the Weasel, I just picture somebody bigger.
Whoa, bold claim. Wonderful. So we'll sign you up for
I'm a bit of a bruiser myself.
light.
Sir,
We've got
please.
tiny, light, heavy,
No!
brute, and giant.
Brute.
Work your way up. Work your way up.
Brute.
Work my way up.
You know what?
All right,
I believe
you know
in
what?
her.
You can take
It's-
the coin.
Yes, I would do
Remember,
like,
brute could be house-sized dude.
fine, I'll start light
All right.
and work my way up.
This light seems more fitting for your physique, let's say.
I just start cracking my neck.
All right. Well, we've got a match in 2 hours. Will you be ready to go?
I'm ready right now.
Well, we've got a few more matches ahead of that.
I can wait.
The rules.
Huh? What are the rules?
Go in there and beat the shit out of each other, and whoever wins gets the prize.
Hands, weapons, what?
No weapons, just hands.
Oh,
Is it to the death?
It's usually not. It's discouraged, but it just happened.
The crowd seemed to like it.
they did
She's
seem
an
like-
excellent fighter. Is there any way we can move her up in the schedule?
She's a terrible.
She puts on a great show.
Awful.
It's terrible
actually.
fighter.
Absolutely not.
We've never seen her fight anything.
Where do I put money on
I got
fights?
Oi, that's my department over here. How much you putting on yourself?
On myself?
Yeah.
I
Or you
have-
betting on the other guy? You
I
just
don't
gotta
think
throw
it's
the
the
thing.
bet guy, is he?
Nah.
Wait, what's
myself.
the okay? She's talking. What's the other guy? Who's she fighting?
Say the bookie.
Oh, you'll meet him
Get
when
the
it's
bookie be in
time.
on it too.
I like how
I don't care
canonically
who
Maya
it
It's a
just
surprise.
filmed
Five.
every secret.
Five
that we
gold.
have.
Five gold down?
Yes.
Okay. You got 5 gold. Anyone else? Anyone else?
What are the odds?
What are the odds? Let's see. Well, we have no record for you. So, you're going to be the underdog. It's going to be 3-1.
Okay.
Put 5 gold on the underdog.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and the other guy?
The underdog.
Terrible
Okay.
fighter.
I'm a terrible fighter.
You got
Worst
5
I've ever
gold?
seen.
I'll put 5 down.
5 gold?
It's like fighting an injured puppy.
You
Put
too?
6 down.
6. All right. How about you, young man?
I got 5 on it.
Put down
Do you,
4.
have you got 5 on it?
I got 5 on it.
You put down 4?
Oh, what's her opponent gonna be like? If you might tell me.
I said it's a surprise.
Find out when
surprise.
it's time. But I can give you their
What's her
ranking.
title? What's her name?
I can tell you how many times they've won and lost. They have 7 wins, no losses.
Ooh.
Sounds like a pushover. You know what? I'll put 5 in her.
All right. This should be fun.
It's like,
And
oh,
he
yeah,
starts like
shadow boxing.
calling out some shit about bets and a new challenger, and people start flooding the table to like put in bets with them, and you see other people sort of like placing bets amongst themselves.
Oh yeah. Like I'm totally like just
Performance
wanna,
check.
like just real light, and then at the end, right before I get in the ring, I'll pull like a Katniss and do something bad.
Now, a minor illusion like dun 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 dun.
We had 2 hours.
Yeah, you guys got a little bit of time. Give me a performance check for your display of
Is your
prowess.
echo a spell slot?
No,
You could shadow box your echo.
I could
Ooh,
shadow
freaking
box
awesome.
awesome.
Can I augment her performance with musical accompaniment?
Give me a performance check.
Oh yeah, Eye of the Tiger right now, man.
What is that?
Dan. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Performance just
You got an extra 20?
nice.
Give us all your gold.
I got a 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And you add your charisma fire, and if you have modifier, if you have performance, then it adds
Yeah, it's only a
your
plus
proficiency.
one.
Okay, so 17. Yeah, it's good stuff. Like, you get the crowd hype, and yeah.
Folks, you're going to want to see this in 2 hours.
In the middle of my fighting, I just manifest my echo somewhere where the crowd, like if I got a crowd, I manifest the echo behind the crowd, and then all of a sudden I just disappear and I come up behind somebody. Like,
Oh.
wasn't expecting that way.
You
Whoa.
can't even see her.
And like the crowd kind of goes a little wild. They're excited. You see this surge of people coming in placing bets. You don't know if they're for or against you, but
That's fine.
Just generating bugs.
I appreciate being
Cut if you
underdog.
win?
Huh?
What's your cut if you win? You're throwing your body out there for what? What are they giving you?
I don't know what is my cut. Like how does this work?
I'm
Do I
sure
get
there's
a-
a
should ask them
like,
that
is there a
question.
purse?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know how
there a
sports
purse,
betting
or
works.
do I move up and just?
for your division, a loss is 5 gold.
Mhm.
A win is 40.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Cold for losing?
I fully support you.
You gotta pay the hospital.
reusing
So
you
long
a
as you
cash
don't
cow.
die.
I'll do my best not to.
And if she does die, would the 5 go to their sibling?
Another
if she
victim
does
of the
die-
death plague.
No, she gets nothing.
Well, that hardly seems fair. I feel like there's an entry, an entry bonus for everyone. It only seems right to give that to the last remaining relative.
I
Next
agree.
of kin.
Wow. You have to be
They're totally
alive to
related,
collect
by
it.
the way. You can tell, can't you?
It's the horns.
Just the horns.
No. Give me a persuasion check.
I don't think my persuasion is very high.
Are you gonna be able to hold this? And it's the 8-foot pike.
11.
11.
I'll take the best care I can.
I think not.
I just
Rules
wanna
are the
know if you're
rules.
strong enough to hold it.
I probably can't hold all your things, but some of them.
We have 2 hours.
I'll make sure they
We'll
stay
go hang
safe.
out.
We can
You
hold
know
your
what?
stuff.
Are those little
I'm
are
sure
the,
there's a locker
the
around
little
here.
the little mini soldiers still following us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to one of them right before the fight. I'm like, I need y'all to hold this.
Yeah, hold my purse.
Okay.
I'm like, I trust you guys to hold this.
Is there some sort of shop around here that sells, like things that people might need in a fight?
Like roids.
Elixirs
of the Colossus. Perhaps.
Gauntlets of ogres, giant strength.
Yes.
Hands of throwing.
Do you guys want to go around and do some shopping and do some
Sure.
stuff in
I
2
want
hours?
a soft
Yeah.
press.
Or
I want
just-
some funnel cake.
If I have one.
Hard cut to the match.
I
They
would,
can do that.
Those are
I'm
options.
gonna stay
We
there.
can hard
warm
cut
and
it
that.
I
up.
want to spend. Can I buy some?
There are some
and
things I
gold?
want to buy if we
Yeah.
can do that in that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to pick up?
The most illegal
Some
thing.
some regions.
Okay.
No.
So a couple buildings over, you sort of ask directions, and the both of you want to get regents. There's no metal brazier there, or brazier, but there is an herb shop. And you get there, and it smells kind of funky, kind of weird.
Truly.
It smells decay
Mildewy.
and just strangeness, moss and all kinds of funk in there. Dried, animal organs and yeah. What do you guys buy? There's a woman.
So I have the brass brazier because I already summoned my guy once.
Oh, you do?
Oh, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah. So we only need one.
Well then,
But
yeah, that's
yeah. I just need 10 gold worth of. This is the first time I've ever actually bought something.
Nice.
But
In your life.
yes.
Poor life in the
Well,
streets.
He's procured
So
everything else.
do you have
He didn't pay for it.
10
I
gold?
come from a very wretched place.
Because you trade you pawned 10 at the lore seekers,
So, and I got that 10 back.
and you're just putting. That's right. So you've got 10.
Peter
And I
said we
had
had
6
six
from
in the fight.
You guys put 6 in here, 6 and 5.
well, I had 6 from what Mago had given me.
6 what?
6 gold from the 40 divided by 6.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, from the collection.
And there's another birdie-like creep maiden figure running the herb shop, and she greets you guys. Welcome to my little store.
Happy solstice to you.
Oh, I wish I
Happy
knew.
solstice to you.
I wish I
It
knew
is a
this.
wonderful occasion.
It is indeed.
You have a beautiful laugh.
So do you.
May the Greerdron bless you with what you seek.
May the
bless us all.
Griderdron bless us all.
Could I have 10 gold worth of saffron, please?
Saffron. Oh, we've got so much saffron.
You need
Yes.
charcoal, incense, and herbs.
That'll be all for me, please.
I guess it's more of a spice.
And
Tastes a little flower.
she gathers all of that up and she returns it to you. Here you are, my boy.
You're summoning a familiar and nice paella.
One of the finest
not
herbs.
both?
for
He's
my
summoning a
familiar.
shrimp. Yes.
So are you getting this amount of herbs as
All the
well?
spices of the
Or do
oil.
you have the gold for it?
Or whichever
got the
direction is
gold
the
for it.
spice place.
I mean,
Take that. That's
when are y'all
Of the
come back and get
Occident.
my pike and see if she'll take part of the tentacle for it? I don't mind. It regrows.
okay. We can do that. So do you sell? Do you take for? Also, do you purchase?
Sure. What sort of herbs and delicacies do you have for
So
me?
I'm going to assume Empty's carrying your pike.
For now, yes.
So this this tentacle and partial spine and a little bit other stuff, it's a magical regrowing creature, and we'd be happy to give you a part of it, for which it will regrow for you. I'm sure that could be of use to somebody.
We've
And
been
it's
told
delicious.
It's very tasty.
May I try a little piece, please?
Don't take it from the
Just-
tip, take it from the bottom.
Just a little smidgen.
Sorry.
Oh, just the tip.
No,
Not just the
Just the tip, please.
We gotta work the base.
Please.
No.
Just the tip. Oh, I wanted
You
the
can
tip.
lick it, but you can't bite it.
Oh,
I just need. Oh,
oh, I wish I was there.
no. Okay, I'll lick it from behind. It's fine.
Oh, this is.
And she takes it off the pike. And she starts licking the thing. And it's fucking weird and creepy.
I pull the pike back. That just makes me
It's.
blush.
Can I take the whole thing?
No,
Absolutely
no,
not.
that's not the offer.
How much may I have?
We can give you half of it, but it depends on what you're willing to pay us for it.
Ooh, half of it. I think 3 gold is fair.
I think it's worth
I'm
more
gonna
than
do
that.
an insight check. Because I have no idea what this is worth, but I'll see. I think I know what it's worth. Ooh, I get crappy insight, so I'm not the guy to barter. Sure, 3 gold.
Is charm useful?
gold it is,
bartering, or
yes.
is it more like a
Chop it off.
Not
do,
cool.
do I get the spine too?
not consensual
Yes, you can
trade?
have
Yeah,
That's
two
extra gold.
vertebrae.
Okay, 4 gold for
It's
you.
a little
4
both.
gold.
Yeah, you can use it in combat.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get our creature summoning stuff.
Uh-huh.
Nice. At a
How much
discount.
of
Bend
the
money.
tentacles left?
Half of it's
About
left.
half
I
of it.
chopped off
But,
two of
but
the
it started to
vertebrae and, some
grow
of
into
black
the
part.
the back.
Okay.
And like a second
So
tentacle
her spine
had just
regrew-
begun.
her
So
spine
you just kind of
regrew.
chopped it off just north of the back.
Her spine has started to regrow because I did break the spine.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Wait, empty once. We divide the 4
Or-
halfway. You get 1. I get 1.
Oh, I thought it was 4 each.
No, it's 4. It's
Just 4.
Alright, yeah.
You get 1. Who else is with us?
No, Maga's already spent his money.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
You can keep it.
Okay. So 2 and 2.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not touching. I'm not going anywhere near that thing. But it's
I think
Tell
it's cruel
people-
and
you guys-
unusual to
you
keep
guys have
that
been-
thing
Do you
wriggling
have a
about.
sister by chance?
who's been eating it? Oh, ugh.
I have many sisters, yes.
One big happy family. Is Birdie your sister?
No, not Birdie. But I love her.
Oh, you're one of the. I hear she's, kind of the black sheep.
A little bit, yes. She's peculiar, isn't she?
But you like her.
She has ideas in her head.
Would you say she's a servitor of sorts?
A servitor. Yo, she's very dedicated
Dedicated to what?
to the prosperity of our people in our place, our city. I would call her a protectorate.
Heard she's quite ambitious.
Oh, yes. I've heard so too. I've seen it in action.
Oh, really?
She's going to get herself into trouble one day.
Or other people.
Or other people, yeah.
Do you-
Well, I bid you good day.
Thank you very much, Rebus.
Let's go.
Right.
So as you guys get back to the match, there's been another fight or two, and which Sin you've witnessed.
Mm-hmm.
You saw a tiny class fight, which was kind of funny. It was brutal. Like
Ooh.
an ear was lost, a leg was broken, and these two little fuckers just. I mean, they're both about this high, but they just fucking went to town on each other.
Hell yeah.
There was biting, screaming, crying. It was nasty. And then you saw a heavy fight. Two big fuckers. One like super like hairy creature, long hair all over its body, kind of a little hunched over and ape-like.
Mm-hmm.
With like just teeth that are ferocious.
Ooh.
And the other one was a little taller than it, but kind of lithe and skinny.
Mhm.
But like ripped. And it just like you would think the beast would have just torn this fucker apart, but it went the other way.
I definitely would have bet money on the little one.
Yeah.
Don't judge a fight by size.
And then time comes for your match. And before that, let's take a little intermission. I'm going to get a drink.
Do you think you need any performance-enhancing drugs, or you think you got this fight? I put money on you.
I mean, do any of y'all have
Now-
less?
I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
I'm gonna say, Morgana, you've got isn't it a skill
Let me get my
skill
little
bonus or something that you can cast on?
Like if I have the trigger strike or whatever.
Yeah.
There's something that you so that you can cast on us. I thought.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
guidance.
Do I have guidance? Hold on,
Yeah,
let
she
me
did.
double check.
It's not gonna help
Do you?
so much.
I
It's not gonna
do.
help in combat.
Yeah, she's just
right?
gotta pump her up before the
That only
fight.
helps for
It's only for
checks, right?
checks, yeah, for like
That's why I said, did anybody have blessed?
yeah.
Let's
Spring.
give her all we can.
Yeah, I mean I'll touch you. I'll give it to you. If you're gonna try and roll like persuasion or intimidation or something in battle,
Intimidation.
yeah.
Till I get.
I got the staff of charm. We can always do some sort of subtle spell casting, maybe,
This has got to be a fair fight. I feel like otherwise they're gonna get thrown out of town.
if we get caught.
Well, I'm gonna watch because if it turns out to be not a fair fight, then oh yeah, spells are getting cast.
Well, if it turns into not a fair fight, I think I cast another minor illusion.
I'll take some bardic inspiration. That shouldn't count anything.
So you've got guidance and bardic inspiration now.
Where's my
And guidance is I believe it's a D4 at my level. Let me see. Oh, it's just yeah, D4.
D4 to saves. Okay.
That's actually pretty useful.
Guidance, yeah, that's real helpful.
And you get a D6 to
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes.
skill
I
check.
forgot
or
about this.
Attack.
This is such a cool dice.
Yeah,
Also-
Kimberly got me those.
I've got my my portents for the day. A 2 could be pretty useful against the bad guy.
Yes.
Jasmine, I don't know if you ever played
But
Borderlands.
I'm a bit worried though
there's a
because
Lilith
at the end of the
dice.
day, we're
Okay.
supposed to be intervening. I'm not sure I'm gonna work with Bertie here.
Yeah, I don't know about.
No.
Yeah, like,
I
what's
think
it?
we stay away from political intrigue. We don't
Also-
know enough about the.
Well, if something happens though.
They have creep in the name. I don't like it. Or is it creek? They say in creek. I still can't hear it.
Creep.
We found out what happened with the creek maiden last time, though. So nothing gives me the creeps.
I am interested to
Suck
see
some
what
hellish
the mouse
cracks.
does, but my character doesn't know that the mouse is.
Only
I'm
one
about
of
to
us
fucking
knows.
turn that mouse into something much more.
Because it's a dragon. And the Geardrin was a dragon.
Oh, it doesn't your
A
mouse
rat.
talk to you?
It does. I
And your mouse didn't
I
tell you
have
what?
plans.
You didn't ask the mouse about the conversation you had with Morgana?
Oh no. Faith with Moloch is different.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does the mouse think about being transported 12,000 years in the future? You don't have to answer that, I suppose.
Also, are there any opinions on like whether we are going to go through with helping with the regime change thing, or
I think that's more of a personal decision.
actually, screw it, I'm gonna help her.
I was just down with killing. It wouldn't have
Bro, I
nothing
ain't
to
down
do
with
the
killing. I'm down
regime
with chilling.
change.
If the
I'm not
less
a
servitors fight the creep
I'm not a
maidens,
grill.
I think we should
I don't
definitely
know how to
pick a
grill, man.
side.
I don't think my character does either.
What?
Or you know how to grill.
Yeah, I don't think we should get involved with that. It sounds messy. I want to get up to core.
If anything, I
I
want
know
to
that
help
we're
try
making
to
money. Actually,
summon
this is
it.
totally different. I just wanna.
I mean, the creep mistress keeps on trying and failing to summon the Gurdjieff. I think I could perhaps use my magical talents to help her.
I don't think she's. I think they said she hasn't tried to.
I think they said she tried but failed, but we can clarify that
Sure.
in a bit.
Join the
After
page.
you hopefully beat
Oh
the
my
shit.
God, those are fat.
I feel like I feel like that was a question to ask the other creep mistress y'all just ran into. I'm like,
What?
has the current creep mistress
I
tried to
spend an
summon
hour
the
in the
creep?
shop.
I'm pretty
like,
sure. She said she
I just
tried.
wanted my shit and I wanted to get out of there. They creep me out.
We'll see it sooner or later.
Birdie said she hasn't.
I think she said she hadn't.
Yeah,
Did-
Birdie said she hasn't in years tried to
What?
What? I think,
summon
like
the
she
Gurdjieff.
did she try to? Did the creep mistress try and fail to summon the Gurdjieff, or did she not try at all?
She's tried and failed for the past 3 years, but it's because fate doesn't smile upon her.
The drown.
The Greerdron only appears to those of exceptional fates.
Tequila, anyone?
I'll try
Please.
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I kind of have the feeling I should help the creep mistress
I
summon her.
too want to summon this. I don't think people have to die for it.
Perhaps your suspiciously mousy friends could help.
Oh, and that
I
plus
think
two
if
to
we-
stuff, is that like
I
one
think
time or
we
is
can
that
accomplish
continuous?
this without any violence
The
if we
plus two
just
what?
are the ones that
Stealth?
summon.
I've done that.
Continuous.
In between
Okay.
my most powerful magical abilities and his stuff, we could probably.
Which one of you is the Sandman?
Sandman?
Who wants to
Yeah,
just
the sleepy
get a
killer.
pint?
I think.
Wait for this all to blow.
I think we both did. I think I was the one who killed someone.
Yeah, that's your new nickname, Sandman.
The Sandman.
Because he killed that guy by putting him to sleep.
He did.
I've been trying to replicate that every time I talk.
Did you read to him?
Wait a second. Was, no, I was say no, because remember he did one, and then Ord did one, and I think it was the second one where it hit the ranger, and he fell off
The roof, yeah.
We
That
both-
was
we both
that
did
was
Virgo, right?
that was Ord's.
That was mine, but we both did it. I was the one who killed
I
someone.
thought it was Ord's. Well, I know both of y'all did it.
What was I doing in that?
You were busy getting the guy drunk last night, and that's why he really fell off.
You gave inspiration. Morgana couldn't hit anybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those were
She was having a difficult
potent
time.
mushrooms. I do not
Thank you very
quite
much.
remember that.
Oh, and
It was a
I
good
have
fight.
this shot cup. I did not return.
Thank you.
Shot.
You want one, Isaac?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll be here in one shot.
Happy ration.
Do we have all your minis out here, by the way?
Oh, Reese
yeah.
has reappeared.
Can we get like some like enactment of what's going on? Like you can use your character. Like, oh yeah, I drop kick this guy.
There's some minis getting smashed.
Roundhouse to the face.
Use the chair.
Roundhouse.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
I'm still not convinced there's not a map to get the Declaration of Independence on the back of that map.
I believe it.
No, it's just a
Girl,
riddle
let me tell
to
you
the next
something. If there was
clue,
a
right?
cage, I would
I
totally
think there is a
pull
cage.
a
My brother's quite a bit bigger
I
than
would
me.
totally pull
It's a Nick
Undertaker and Mick Foley
Yeah, I'm gonna
Off
return
the
this
top of
one.
the
off the top of the fucking cage.
That's you, right? That's you.
Or some Jeff
That's
Hardy
you.
shit.
You're missing.
I
Do
am
a
missing.
swan time bomb. Ah.
Oh yeah, is there a
I used
cage
to love
for this
watching wrestling.
fighting ring, or is it cageless?
I'm not gonna lie.
There's a cage, yeah.
Somebody's
Oh, yeah.
getting some sweet
You're
chin
winning.
Hell in a
music.
cell.
All right.
It's time. I need
So
to
that's
go
how-
to Hero
Knuckles, what are we
Forge.
doing?
Nah.
So
I'm just waiting to give somebody some sweet chin music. That's what's about to happen.
Yeah, she needs music, a theme song.
Well, I give
Bardic
her the Bardic
Inspiration.
Inspiration, and I'm gonna tell her
But she needs a theme
Cheers,
song.
y'all.
that I hope she remembers
Thanks for playing with me.
us.
Mhm.
She's famous.
Love you guys.
Cheers.
So,
Mm-hmm. All right, give me a D3 for your opponents. Opponent number 1,
A D3?
opponent number 2,
Mm-hmm.
and opponent number 3.
D6 divided by 2.
Eric, roll a
Okay.
Constitution check.
1, 2, 3.
I failed it every time I drink liquor. I guess failing would be like vomit.
So half of
3.
5 is what, 2?
Number
2 and a half? So 3.
3, we round up.
3. All right, you will be
I take
fighting.
psychic damage though.
He forgets one book every shot he takes.
A whole book.
Every time I take a shot, I almost let loose one secret.
Almost. Just barely.
They announce
Partially.
your competitor in the left corner. We have the 7-time winner, 0-time loser, Dalian Mastron. There she is. Check out her mini.
Ooh. Okay, she's a sticky thick.
That's a big belly.
That's a thick lady.
Ignore the belly, go for the kidneys.
Punch her in the throat.
Twist his dick.
Hit her right in the pussy.
Girlfriend.
And you see she has some jewelry on.
Oh shit.
Send,
Steal that bitch's jewelry. Like fucking
Wait,
punch her
we
and
didn't
rip
determine
the
if you could
necklace
loot
off.
the bodies. Probably don't loot it during.
Damn, she thick.
Just saying.
I might have to change teams.
She was pretty fucking thick.
Yeah.
And she gets in there, and she's got a little crew of like hype people that are behind her. You got this, Dalian. And where do you guys all want to stand around? the ring?
I'm gonna walk Sin up to the ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna hype
Yeah,
Sin
make
up.
sure.
Then
Yeah.
I got like
okay,
a-
give me
I
a
got a-
performance
Just
check.
dap her up.
I got a towel and like a
Question,
bucket
though.
of ice ready to go.
Yeah.
So what
Another
what
nat
equipment
20.
does she have on?
Hell yeah!
What equipment do you
will
have
not
on?
do
What
this in
equipment
combat
does
at all.
she have on her other than her rings?
And someone's there to kind of pat you down and search you, make sure there's no weapons.
No weapons.
This is real.
Okay.
Do I hold your
And,
balls, dude?
no.
That shit
Can
is
I,
inside.
Take off my.
So where do you go with this song on your way in?
Do I need to...
Sin, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
I love it.
To
So
fight
I'm gonna.
again.
So before the
The
fight,
crowd goes fucking wild.
I'm gonna take my boots off and give them to her.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna sleight of hand
It's
my
plus 10
ring
speed,
right onto her
plus
finger
10 feet
if
jump.
We're doing that.
Nice.
Folks,
Can
But
I
you have to
cast
pump 'em up.
Unseen Companion?
Okay.
As
It's a reblock here, you get a little-
Oh, yeah. I'm...
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I want to cast
Slip in
unseen.
that little,
I'm sorry, unseen
2AC
servant.
rig
Oh, it's called
right
unseen
on
servant.
your,
You
on
boosted
your
my
good
AC?
hand.
Oh.
I want it back though.
Oh, you definitely
The
get that
invisible
back.
man.
What'd you give her?
The +2 to AC.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Get you loading her up, stacking the deck.
As I walk through the ring, this is what you guys hear.
Yes.
That's what our bard's doing over in the corner.
So,
Little thaumaturgy electric
Yes.
lute.
Can I get back with the bookie with the
The
odds?
fire.
It's 3-1
I just need some
Against-
pyro behind me.
against her.
Prestidigitation.
yeah.
Some pyro.
Can I bet
And I'm literally walking
another 10 gold?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
I'll
this
use
is a total of 15.
I'll use my
Okay.
thermatogy to like make it tremble.
Total of how many?
Total of 15.
Okay.
I don't mind her illusion now. We're saving that.
No, that's where it all goes bad.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
I mean, odds are 3-1 against. We can make some good money if she wins.
Okay.
All right, and with that, the battle music. You get into the ring.
Like, hop up. Oh, I have a high jump, so I'm just gonna jump
Oh,
in the
good.
ring. Thanks to
Okay.
these
You got the
boots.
cage though.
What's the
There's
cage? You got to go through the
Oh,
door.
shit.
Don't give away your secret first.
And with that, roll for initiative.
I just want to be extra.
Kill him. Rip his head
I finally roll low. It's a 4.
Put your thumb to his eye.
Put him in a body bag.
Grab her by the pussy.
Fucking Leroy Jenkins.
And you guys hear.
Do you know that they retired that title?
Oh, here comes, here
It
comes.
makes me feel old.
Ah, yes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she holds out her hand to your neck. Give me a
Damn, she got that quick.
wisdom saving throw.
I thought it was no weapons, but she can use magic.
We didn't really
Well,
but you
clarify
get your
the
thing,
rules
right?
very well.
Well,
I
they
got
did. They said
guidance.
They said no weapons.
They did say no weapons. Oh, that is
I should've
really
thought.
good. That is really
We
good.
can still tip it in our favor.
18
Nice. Okay.
Is that for every check for a certain time period?
for a minute.
You know, let's
No, I-
see.
In
think
Baldur's
it's
Gate, it
for
lasts for a while.
It does. It lasts for like several rolls. I'm
Well, I
trying
mean,
to see
yeah.
if it says on here.
I mean,
Let's see.
Can flavor it.
Once before the spell ends.
Did you use Bardic?
I did not.
But in theory, if I'm at the edge of the cage, she can high five me and I can reapply it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Magic now!
You
so
can
she
do it
tries
during
to
the Rocky
cast a
Inspiration
spell on
speech.
you out the gate, and it doesn't work. Your turn.
Okay. Oof. Alright.
Rip her head off.
She's
And the
lucky I
crowd
don't
is just
know
going
spades.
fucking wild.
She's lucky I don't. Nat 20.
Oh my god. What
For
are you
for
doing with that
unarmed
nat 20?
strike? Like,
Okay.
I'm giving that bitch sweet chin music.
All right.
With that straight, I'm straight Shawn Michaels in this bitch right in the chin.
Okay, go for it.
Well, it's a unarmed strike is a 4 bludgeoning.
Yep.
So, what does do I
Nat
double
20
it?
is roll twice.
You roll twice.
Okay. Well, I don't have to roll. It's just a 4 for unarmed strike.
Oh, you gotta like confirm the crit, right?
Yeah,
Or is that
And-
It's just 4
Just
damage.
4 damage?
Yeah, like
Not a
there's
D4?
Not
there's
plus
no
your
roll.
strength?
It says 4.
Well, wouldn't it be plus your strength modifier at least?
That's the hit.
In any of
It
the
is.
earlier games, was
No,
there
the
any audience
hit
participation?
is a +5, and right here it's just a 4.
It's just the number 4.
Yes, it's number 4.
Because my unarmed
Because it's
strike,
a
my
unarmed strike.
strike literally does 0 damage.
Yeah, I think it's 1 damage and then plus your 3 strength bonus. Do you,
Yeah.
have,
Oh shit!
do you have plus 3 strength?
Do
Yes.
that like 20 more times.
Okay.
Yeah, mine is just 1.
Yeah, you get in there.
I'm 0. I can punch them all.
You just clock her.
Yeah,
in the
so,
Not
face.
usually in those fights.
1 plus
We
your
sent
strength
in the wrong
modifier.
Um, and she goes in to grapple you.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Uh,
damage
give
is
me
1 plus your strength
A strength
modifier.
roll.
Mine's negative 1.
Strength?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ew. No, I'm not even going to bother.
You actually heal people when you
A
don't
strength
want
is
to.
7.
All right, so you run up there, and she like barely flinches. You clocked her hard straight in the fucking jaw. That's what knocked most people out. She just kind of boom takes it, and then like arm bars you, and like flips you over, and she's got you like pinned on the ground already.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. What do I need to do to break the grapple?
It's another contested strength check.
Okay. That's it. So
should be good
so
at
she's
that.
holding me down, so I could just swing at her if I wanted to.
You could do an
It'd be
attack.
another unarmed
Well,
strike.
you're restrained. The restrained condition is
Attack rolls against it.
Use your fucking rebuke.
so restrained. Your speed's
Oh,
0.
she
Attack
did.
rolls against you have an advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yeah. Let's see.
You have disadvantage on strength saving throws.
Well, she hasn't damaged me yet.
Nope.
But as soon as she does, yeah. All right.
You're also
Well,
grappled. Yeah.
So I guess I'll just try and break it.
Okay.
16 strength.
I also rolled a 16.
Wait a second. I have my bardic inspiration.
You already know the result.
21.
You can't use it after you know the result.
Damn. Sorry.
So it's kind of a standoff. It doesn't work.
Ah.
So she's got you pinned down, and she starts like elbowing into you. What's your armor class?
20.
You're able to like get your arms up enough to sort of defend against it. No effects. Your turn.
All right. We'll try and break it again. Nah, that's a 8.
All right, I got a 10. You're still stuck.
Yeah.
She's got you pinned, and she's just wailing on you.
Oh,
But she's not hurting her yet.
bonus
yet.
action. I'm just gonna summon my echo, and I'm switch places with my echo.
Okay, and like she kind of like falls through your echo and was confused, like what? And she turns around. She gets back up to her feet. All right, she's up. She's just coming over like fucking fists up. Hits armor class 21.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah. So he hits you for 3 damage.
Okay,
Are you
and I'm gonna
counting the
hit her.
ring?
Huh?
Are you counting the ring that he gave you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what made it a 20. So I point at her, and she has to make a Dex 11. Hellish Rebuke.
I rolled a 19. She succeeds.
Okay. Well, she still takes half of 2d10 fire damage.
Okay.
Dang.
Damn.
Ah, nice. 9. Rolled half of that would be what? 4 or 5? 4. So she takes 4 fire damage.
Okay. Total 8 so far. Yeah, you just get her in the face. Her hair is kind of singed. Her eyebrows are missing. She like kind of reaches up and feels for them, and they're just kind of like melting down her fingers. She rages. All damage will be halved.
This bitch is a barbarian too. Okay.
Wild magic.
She comes over and
Oh, that was a reaction.
okay,
Yeah, it's a
which
reaction.
means now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Try to hit her.
Good, because that was a 19 I rolled.
I'm pretty sure 8 does not hit her.
Nope.
All right.
All right, her turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, she comes back at you. 13 armor class.
Nope.
Misses. Your turn.
All right.
And the crowd is going kind of wild.
That is a natural 20 again.
Boom.
So
Was your first one where you hit her a nat 20?
yes.
So it should have been 4 doubled.
Yeah,
Right?
so that should have been 8.
So that first one should have been 8. This one will also be 8. Okay. Everyone that is not Sin, give me a perception check.
15.
15.
4.
Wow.
12.
Hold on. 6. 19.
19. Okay.
Thank goodness somebody paid attention.
As this is all going on, you're kind of scoping the crowd, and you clock someone leveraging the distraction and picking some pockets over there.
Smart.
And as you're sort of contemplating what to do with that information, you gotta have a little tap on the shoulder. Why Why, hello, MT. How are you doing? Are you enjoying the market?
Does anyone else hear this?
Yeah, you all kind of hear it.
Is this birdie or is this human?
Birdie's there.
Okay, this human sounded like that too.
Oh, the creepy.
Oh, hi, Birdie. It's so nice seeing you here.
Your attack.
Oh, it's my attack again? Okay.
Actually, no, you just did your crit. So
Yes,
her,
I did do my
her
crit.
shot. All right. This one, she's like dazed. You like she's kind of surprised. She has a 20.
That hits my armor class.
Okay. She is going to hit you for 3 more damage.
Okay.
Your turn.
I think I have a dagger. Could I possibly mage hand it through the ring, like levitate
I
it
can't
out?
use them.
Ooh,
I can't
drop
use
it.
Well, no,
weapons.
just drop it in the middle and they'll
I can't
fight
use
for
Like,
it.
as in, like, it just drops from the sky?
Do you do that?
Ooh, that's gonna get
Yeah, throw a weapon in there.
Okay,
Do it.
well,
Do
if I
it. Do it.
do I get the sense that, like, there's, like people watching for that sort of thing?
Mm-hmm.
I do get that sense.
Yeah, by the same logic, could I use cutting words at all?
Oh yeah, did we see any audience participation in the previous matches that we watched? Like,
You weren't looking for
I
it.
would feel like that would be very frown.
No, I'm just-
What do you do?
I
Cutting
can,
words
so
would make
basically, I can roll a bardic
sense.
It
inspiration
would.
against her opponent to make her miss.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
You start taunting her from the crowd.
Sweet.
I'm gonna avoid the knife drop.
So I think she just has disadvantage. I think she has to roll twice. Let me double check.
How are you doing
Okay.
in this fight?
And does it last for a time or is it a single?
I've
It's a single.
taken
It's a
3.
reaction.
Okay.
You feel like you got it?
I feel like I don't feel certain, but I feel.
You're putting more hurt on her than she's put on you.
Okay, so I can subtract 4 from her to hit roll.
Okay, but it has to be before you know the result. All right, I'll ask each time. Tell you. All right.
Now, how am I supposed
And
to
I
give you a chair to use
and
if
I
I can't
still-
fit it through
and
like
I
a
still
cage?
have,
It's like, it's not gonna fit.
Are you casting Mage Hand to put a dagger in the cage?
No, if I have like a sense that like there's people watching for magic sort of stuff like that.
I don't want to waste it.
You think that it's not so much that people are expecting magic. Quite the opposite. You kind of figure that. I mean, they're doing magic in the open out here. You can see the people in her corner, like doing some stuff too,
See how
Ah.
maybe
and no
just-
one's stopping any of that. It's just like physical, like weapons entering the cage is. You get outside of the spirit of this thing.
But we can augment it. So.
Okay, yeah, that changes
Just
things.
a knife.
Now I'm looking at my fixed here.
Wait a second, is it my turn now? I
I
need to re-roll
Yeah,
from
I think
the
it's your
last time. Okay. What is this?
Yeah, let's try charming the.
You can't
I
do
don't know what
that.
that would do.
Okay, it has
You
to be
gotta
at the
do it
same
before.
time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should look at the charming dice.
Well, I have. That was an 11 to hit her.
that misses.
Okay.
And you guys all see sort of this electric, I don't know, some kind of like energy pulse up through the metal of the cage.
What?
And your feet start to drift up off of the ground.
Just mine?
Both of you.
Oh, okay.
And it's a peculiar feeling.
Okay.
She tries to swing on you, but without like the purchase of ground, like her momentum is all kind of thrown off and she just goes real wide.
Okay. Alright, let's see. What is this? Which one was this one? Alright, so that is a 23 to hit.
That lands.
And that's 4. Another
4 more, alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so is the cage actually still glowing electrically?
Here you go. Use my bardic.
It was just a kind of a quick pulse. It like had gone away and like
Could I have pushed her into the cage?
You both kind of dropped down to the ground.
I wanted to push her into the cage.
Could I? Would it be a thing? Could I use?
Yeah, you push her right before you guys drop and like boom, she just kind of like quickly floats and like kind of hits the back of it.
Could I use shape water to like put sweat into the person's eyes.
That's actually
Like her
pretty
own
good.
sweat, like dripping.
That's actually
That's
really good.
Sure, yeah.
Because it's not,
Did
it's
you do
not
that?
clear. It's just
Yeah, it's whenever it's like right before her turn or whatever.
And she starts like profusely sweating, and she's kind of shaking it off, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And she looks back at her guys, like, "Do something!"
I'm like, no need to be scared.
And you see
Can I
the people
mind
behind her casting a spell.
Sorry.
She.
I will not focus on them casting spells.
I've made my roll.
Mhm.
Modifier or no?
I got two more uses of it, so we got a whole another fight theoretically. If you want to fight the big guy,
Yeah, we gotta fight the big guy.
Maybe.
I'm gonna not use it.
Okay, she rushes you, and as she's approaching, dun, 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 she like gets bigger, and the crowd, they like
I'm
they
just
go
like,
kind of crazy,
that's cute.
and like she like big old like
you
haymaker swing,
What's
and
that
you
one
kind of
cute?
like duck under and get behind her.
Nice.
What were you saying, Art?
So, as she's getting bigger, so she's taking a swing. I'm gonna try to take my water bottle. I'm gonna squirt water. I'm gonna shape water, and as she's charging, I'm gonna freeze the man right in front of her.
I was about. I don't know why I'm focused on. So I was like, how sweaty is the ground?
No, yours is good because that's like disadvantage on the swing.
That was
I roll a 4 on my dex check, so her haymaker like she just like she goes into a spin. And like slides, and she just fucking eats shit. She's on the
Block
ground.
her.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
On the
Oh
ground.
yeah, definitely by the
is the
clock.
kill
Double drop.
Advantage to attacks.
The people jumping.
Meanwhile, Birdie says to you, and
19.
and kind of looks at each of you. The tributary ceremony has begun. Don't you have somewhere to be? It is time. It is time.
We heard it. It's all day long.
Grand plan.
No, the festival.
The
summoning.
others are preparing now.
It has to happen.
Oh, there's
Summoning.
others. See, you never told us there were others.
I told you we would be in the wings watching in case of a support. What was your roll?
19.
19. Boom, you hit him. 4 more? Okay.
Yep.
They're prone.
Can I say
that's
to
an automatic
Birdie
crit, right?
that we're committed to
It's
the
advantage. It's not an automatic hit. It's an automatic hit if they're unconscious.
How how hurt is?
I want to kick her in the face.
Is she looking?
Fucking Sin's putting in work.
Alright.
Sin's not
I'm gonna
not
do
very
a run up and kick her right in the face.
okay. Well, so but you just hit her. It's her turn.
Yeah.
She gets herself back up.
Mario theme.
And the ice is still there. I rolled a 1.
I was gonna pull it back, but maybe not.
She's gonna slip and slide her the
She
entire time.
gets herself up and like her legs immediately like cartoons their way out from under. Slams on the ground.
I love it.
And she's just kind of putting her arms up in defense.
Let me see.
Sweat's dripping from her arms into her eyes.
17.
Freeze it.
That hits.
That's another 4.
Okay, fuck, she's getting beat up. Okay, 1 sec.
We could maybe try to get Birdie to magically help in the fight, so we
Calm.
end it faster, so we can do her thing.
Okay.
That's true.
Admiring your sweat.
17
Nope.
to hit. Miss. All right. What armor are you wearing?
To me, I have.
Are you like full plate mail?
I have chainmail. I have
Okay.
heavy
Like
armor.
worn it 3 times.
Nice. All right. Over to
So
you.
were boned or
Okay. Is she still prone or?
Oh no,
Or
she
did
gets. She gets up again. Yeah.
Okay.
She gets
Do the
knocked down.
haymaker!
So as she gets back up,
24.
I'm gonna pull the water out from underneath her, and I'm gonna make spikes come out from against the cage behind her.
Ooh.
Is the cage still
Oh,
electrified?
Yeah.
24.
You made a 24.
Yeah.
That seems frowned upon.
Sweat
I
has
think
a lot of
we might have a Mortal Kombat style
Sweat's very
fatality
good.
here. 4 more damage.
Sweet chin music. Right into those spikes I see.
She fails her check. So the water goes up and forms spikes. You just nail her right in the face. Her head like goes back, and one of the ice spikes penetrates her skull.
Fatality.
And she sinks down, and like she snaps it off, and she goes down, and her head hits the ground, and there's an ice spike coming out of the back of her head. The fucking crowd goes
Instantly
wild.
dissolve it.
Yeah, melt the evidence.
As she hits it and goes down, instantly dissolve it. Missed. It's gone.
And her team
Magic
over
JFK
there
bullet gone.
is crying foul. They're yelling cheater, and you look over at the judge's table, and they're like talking about it. And
Could I possibly maybe use
They
the
are
charm?
entertained.
So fucking cool.
They're what?
They are entertained.
Could I be able to use the charm staff to subtly influence
we're good.
their favor?
Oh no,
They
they,
missed
love, they love it.
No, they love it.
Okay, they love it. All right.
And the little tiny guy puts his little stairs up there, walks his way in. Your hand, please. The winner is.
Oh God.
He put a cigar down.
And he's got a little pouch, and he throws it up in the air for you to catch.
You just entered the house of sin, brother.
Woo! Woo! To beat a man, you gotta beat the bitch.
And he gives you your pouch of 40 gold.
Ah, yes.
I go turn in my
Yeah, everyone
token.
who bet has tripled their money.
I recall betting all my money.
Stonks.
Ah. 55.
Well done.
A few more to gamble.
I just gained 45
God, I rolled
gold
so
for
shit
getting
that whole fight.
I started to gamble more.
And they pull her body out of there. Her team comes over and is trying to revive her. You see someone cast a healing spell on her.
Can I
and
pants
she
one of
does
the guy?
get back up, and she's pretty out of it, but
Pants the
she
guy
makes her
trying
way
to
to her
bring
feet.
Can I go over there and try and shake her hand? It's like
Yeah,
good match.
and she
Very
does.
good match.
You're a fucking beast.
So are you. I just adjust my jaw.
It's
Much
like,
respect.
It's like feeling her head. Oh, yeah.
I told him to put me in a different class.
And her team kind of sulks away into the crowd.
Don't be like that.
Extra 50 XP to Sin alone for fucking shit up in the cage.
Ah, hell in the cell. Hell in the cell.
Let's see. We'll add an extra 25 XP for everyone to help her magic.
Nice.
You two.
Thank you.
What else?
Everybody.
Yeah, pretty much everybody.
I got guidance, inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, I did give you my ring.
You gave
The
me
ring
a
up.
ring.
Yep, all my shoes back after they're smelled out there.
Those shoes fit her.
They adjust.
Yep,
Oh,
they
they're
just.
magic.
Mm-hmm. I'll say, I don't know if we're doing another match now.
And Birdie greets you and an impressive match, little one. You seem very capable of finishing this fight on my behalf. Shall we leave to the Hall of Favor?
Well, I did say I wouldn't mind killing the bitch, so I mean.
Wonderful. Let's go.
I feel like I need a reminder.
Yeah, so here's since you guys were out
I'm like, I have
getting-
no idea what's happening.
getting murrayed. So a bigger overall recap. You guys, there was the Armageddon. You go through the portal, and you meet Severin here, the fox feller with Burry the frog, and you're in a marsh. You're in a gross area, and he basically says, we're gonna get you to a big city, but you guys need to sleep. You've been through a lot. He saw the battle with the demon that came through the portal. So the only place to get rest nearby was this place, the Creep Main Village. So the first person you ran into was Birdie.
Mm-hmm.
She, a demon came. You guys fought a demon. She gave you she's like, why are you being hunted? She gave you scrying protection to help you thwart whoever's hunting you, on the agreement that you would do her a tiny favor, kill the head of this city, the Creep Mistress, during the Tribute Festival. So tomorrow or tonight is the Solstice Festival. During the day, though, is the Tribute Ceremony, where all the nearby townships and kingdoms bring her tribute. So that's the closest you're going to be able to get to her, is if you are giving the Creep Mistress tribute, and that's your end to attack and kill her.
Did we figure out why Birdie doesn't like her?
Because she's failed to summon the Greerdron.
Yep.
She doesn't seem like she's done anything like malevolent. She's just failing to do her job.
Not a fan of her policy.
Yeah, Birdie's blaming her for failure for 3 years of not summoning the Gurdren.
Like, I could do it.
Is she gonna take over her place theoretically?
It seems like a political.
There's a council that's gonna.
It really seemed like this is something they do because this Creep Mistress killed the last Creep Mistress.
Yeah.
I think we're just part of their festival, you know. Like,
So, are you saying like after we do this, is there gonna be another Creep Mistress that comes up like, hey, you know who's gotta go? That
but
way?
it's very.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, I did beat her in arm wrestling, so I feel like my chances of beating her.
I mean, are they gonna make guards and stuff? I don't know. I guess we'll see when we get there.
So we're going through with this. Is what you guys are saying.
I asked Birdie, I'm like,
neutral.
I
I want to help her
of
try to
West.
summon the
I'm like,
Gurdren.
I'm guessing I got my
I don't really want to
pipe
kill
back.
her.
I'm like,
Oh yeah.
oh, you guys got a good? Did you guys get a good deal on this?
It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. You think this is a good token to the Creep Mistress?
If she's anything like Birdie, she'll
The
love it.
what?
The tentacle.
Tentacle?
What's been growing of it? Because she took
No,
half.
our tribute is performance.
Oh,
I think they would be more than happy.
I'm
with
just
the food.
saying. I think this would be like. This might get us closer to her.
I thought we were
like
gonna
close to her
serve
mouthful.
raw
We could-
fish off of Mago's.
I mean, we could
naked
always
body.
poison it.
Why? Why does
Um,
this thing look wet?
What?
can I ask Birdie?
It's very sweaty.
Can I ask Birdie? I'm just
Oh.
curious about.
Lots of bodies in here, beer
Oh.
flying around. That's got to be what it is.
Okay, well,
I wouldn't
and
put
I
that in
just
your
flip
mouth
it
for
over
a
and I
while.
ding, 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 trying to get all this.
So I'm all for summoning the Gurdren, Birdie. And are you more magically inclined than the current Creep Mistress? Like, why would you be more easily able to summon her?
She's
Or something?
pathetic, and I am not.
Mm.
I will do it.
You're just more naturally gifted. I can kind of sense that.
Of course.
A dragon of dragons.
Dragon of Fates is a Gurdren.
Yeah, dragon face.
The big
No,
guy.
he's a fake dragon.
The Greerdren will bend to my will.
And do I get the sense that she is magically gifted?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, we've been in her house.
Her wills.
Many a moon ago.
Like, she was like walking vertical.
Alright, well, if you are more magically gifted, I will definitely support you.
Ah, yes. You will be my subjects once I become the Creep Mistress.
I didn't agree to that.
I want a
hey,
seat on the
trusted
council.
advisors.
And what?
No, of course not. That's out of the question.
Okay, so what is involved in being one of your subjects?
Well, if you stay here in the town,
Wait, what?
become citizens
What did we just
Tell the
Mhm.
Creep Mistress like we thought
Yeah.
it would play.
of the Vaulted Bazaar, then I will
I
be your queen, and you will be my subjects.
And will you be a benevolent and wise ruler?
Of course.
And
I will bring the blessings of the Greerdren upon us all. And she's looking around because she's realizing she's saying this too loud in front of.
Are the tills still watching?
Oh yeah, I
us?
go back to the little mini thing. I'm like, thank you, and I take my pipe back. I'm like, I hope you enjoyed the
I
fight.
am personally down to support her in her political assassination.
I'm always ready to kill
How
somebody.
come she needs to die? For you
Why
to summon
And
the
Severn's
Griffin?
like looking at you guys with desperate eyes and just kind of like,
Yeah, no shit, Severin. Like,
You brought her to us.
But she's better
Or
at magic,
is it
dude.
brought us to
Of
her?
course, you should be in charge.
He did bring
I
us
didn't
to her.
think you would agree to this.
have we?
I like look at
I
my
had no idea that she was going to force this as a condition.
What did you think? She's
There's other ways to get anti-scrying magic.
Well, you didn't speak up at the time.
I can't speak in front of her about any of this.
we just like take her right
You're committed.
Pretend this never happened.
You've made an agreement. I would don't recommend breaking it. That could be disastrous.
Yeah, I heard bad things.
And Birdie saying this?
Severance.
Severin.
Oh.
But what if we turn her over to the Great Mistress?
And Birdie's right there too.
He's whispering really good. That's really good.
He's a good whisperer.
I'm actually telepathic.
I was going to say you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ask that telepathically?
Yes.
He picks up what you're putting down. That's another way out. I suppose.
So yeah, are we about to have some sort of confrontation? Maybe we can just make.
We have no choice. We have to go there either way.
Yeah, we'll just make our grievances with
Yes, an error.
the correct party.
What better place?
Yeah.
We
It's a
shall
festival
go.
after all.
All right, you guys follow her there.
Sure.
I will follow her there, at least.
All right. She begins to take you guys to the Hall of Favor, and I'm gonna take another little intermission and use the restroom. I'll be back.
Yeah,
So let's go grab like a big ass minion.
I'm gonna ask y'all, how much money did y'all get for
I got.
the tentacle?
Not.
Oh. Did you get 4 total?
Well,
4
not much.
gold.
It's back.
yeah, it was
4
just a
gold.
nibble. 4 gold for a nibble. That's unfair.
For
For one,
half of this is gone.
for
It
one
grows
gold
back.
for
I mean,
half,
you got-
for
you
a
got-
day's growth. This is like crop right here.
I mean,
guys
honestly,
think-
I like
do you think
the
if I-
Rangers idea. We gotta start propagating this thing. Set up a whole field of tentacles.
Well, what if? Do you think if I
We could become
minor
tentacle
illusion?
farmers.
Do you think if
Exactly.
I create like a squid, if it would just turn into like a puppy, is it gonna be like silly, or is everything gonna turn into a tentacle monster?
You mean your
I,
ex-wife?
I have no idea. Unfortunately, now the first instance was so bad.
Yeah, I don't really want to test it. It was kind of traumatic.
We should start with very small things now.
I think, regardless of
Instead
its
of
form,
people.
it's gonna come for your assets.
Like a bug?
Yeah, we could like.
Why did you
make-
cast that illusion as your wife in the first place?
It was not
Something
my
with
wife.
me.
It
I
was a
forget what.
creep maiden because Mago was being horny,
Probably.
and it was very
He
funny.
was being a creep man.
He was being creep man for the creep
Elf.
lady.
Creep elf.
That's the issue he takes with it. Okay.
Note the word creep with a P. Not
No
creep.
wonder there's not many of your kind
It was a
around.
creek.
Uh-huh.
We are, yeah.
Creep.
Yes.
Maiden.
Strange
That's why she turned into
folk.
what she did.
So that's what I'm saying. If I
Yeah.
so make an illusion of a cat, will it turn
his
into like?
anti-fantasy.
Tentacle.
So,
Yeah,
so we're gonna
half cat.
Does everything
half
I make
tentacle?
turn into tentacle monsters?
so we're gonna
You watch a lot of
perform
hentai.
the history.
Allegedly.
I don't personally feel too
No.
strong about her.
As part of our performance, we should reveal that, like, you know, Birdie's, you know, gotten us into this, and then
I like
just
the
let
drama.
them fight.
I
Let them fight, and we can just.
I think we
bow
get
out.
some audience participation in the story.
I think if we could maybe make our points subtly without Birdie having to know.
Subtly.
I mean, I don't particularly want to
Subtly.
betray Birdie. I'd rather just tell her we're not gonna go through. with it.
Subtly, Mago.
Yeah, you.
Maybe we
Come
give
on,
him
I
a
am the height
silent.
of
We give him
subtlety.
a silent part.
Wow.
You
Or
can play the
The
tree.
worst part
A
about all this
satirical
is
part,
that
maybe.
you know this is all crap, and no one else knows that, and that's what's killing me. Is like you know everything she's saying is total BS,
Knowledge is
but
power.
you're the only person that knows that.
Yeah.
Not even you who has the mouse knows it.
I just think I can summon the Greer drum. That's my
I want
my role. in
to
this
see a
part
freaking
here,
dragon, dude.
I
feel
just
like
want
I need a
corn dog.
refresher on that conversation too.
Which one?
Okay, so
I lied to Birdie, but now I'm convinced I can do it.
when you spoke with the mouse, what he told you was that he is a dragon.
I remember that.
And that he specifically brought us here for this reason.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
Well, that's a different issue.
Gotta trust the mouse.
And so that none of the dragons in this time period can reappear. However, we brought one with us.
Well, you see, Moloch is a seductive god.
Yeah.
And he,
so that's, I think that was...
he loves to make
Yeah.
promises.
That's
If we-
the direction that my
Like-
thought is going, is that I've experienced warlocks in the past. And
Okay.
that was my suspicion, was that she was a warlock, and I have dealt with fiends. So I am still kind of waiting
That's a good
whether
point.
or not I think that that's worth hinging our strategy on.
That's a good point.
So
Yeah.
I'm
We don't know who to
feeling
trust
it.
at all,
Yeah,
so-
I'm feeling it out a little bit.
Yeah, so the gods are locked out, so they can't get back to this plane. So
Because I'm not convinced. Because I don't know, I've never, in my experience, met another warlock who has a pact with a dragon. So, not that it wouldn't happen, but I'm still trying to suss it out a little
It's
bit.
gonna be sweet ass when that mouse turns into a dragon.
oh my god.
I have
If it
plans.
does.
I've already thought this out, actually.
See, this is why I keep my mouse.
I think I do feel like at this point we were brought here for a reason, but I don't know if it's altruistic. I know it has something most
Oh,
likely
it's
to do with the
definitely not
mouse.
It's definitely not all.
I haven't seen any dragons since we got to this new time. I want to see a damn dragon.
There better be some sweet prophecy related to your character and these lore seekers, because I want to be there when that happens.
The chosen one.
The chosen one!
The dragon child.
Until then,
The Morgana!
until then, let's keep your mouth shut.
The Ranger of Destiny. I need more kick I will do whatever it takes to see a dragon. Good or bad.
Wow.
What are y'all drinking?
A little
Tea,
Kool-Aid.
soda, nice.
little peach pie
All right.
sour.
Nice,
That soda was really good. It's Shirley Temple.
nice.
Very nostalgic.
So you guys see come for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that was so fun. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, those are nice.
So how was Saturday? How was the meal?
Super good. Yeah, it was nice. We did a potluck for the other group, which was Isaac's idea, and then he got sick and couldn't come.
Like I said, yeah.
Oh,
They brought you a plate though?
They brought me a plate, yeah.
Yeah. That
That's nice.
broccoli casserole was really good. Yeah, Ash made that.
Yeah, I saw Ash sent the recipe, and man, was it heavily altered.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, the fighting is done now. I can change it.
It's a good fight. Thanks.
Made me a lot of coin.
Yeah, I started to bet 10 on myself. Looks like I just got this 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what was the winners?
40.
There you go. Alright, so let's do that.
I should have been like, can I bet my winnings on myself?
Next time. you
In
can.
advance.
Yeah, in advance. I'll credit.
But the odds might not be as good next time.
True story.
Unless you go up a rank.
I mean, we could launch a field coup and cause like a civil war to break out or something.
When I was a kid, I used to play D&D with my buddy Tim. And his family were Quakers. And they eventually didn't want to play D&D anymore because it was satanic. So he started making up his own RPGs. And he had one that it was one rule set he made. It was a lot of fun. It was like a gladiator thing. It was like miniatures.
I don't do that.
And you just start out with nothing. And just your fists. And we'd kind of do a battle like that. And it's like, okay, now you can buy a short sword.
Yes, yes, yes.
And we just kind of worked our way up, like how
I like that.
big the enemies were. It's kind of fun.
I like that. That sounds fun.
Yeah. All right, Birdie starts escorting us through the city. Shannon, you're a bit of a rock star now. You started to make some fans, and there's even a fan of Reese over here. It was like getting into my theme songs.
You're welcome.
Comes with the territory.
And it's just celebration and joy and laughter, music everywhere. And you think you spot the stage where there's musicians performing on your way to the Hall of Favor. And yeah, it's the tallest spire. It pretty much looks like the spire coming off the top of it is at the dead center of this sphere of buildings.
Nice.
It's the highest peak.
Oh, here's your ring. Here's your
Thank
boots.
you.
There you go.
And the construction in the town is so
Here's your
mixed.
wall.
You can tell there are people from like all over the world that have ended up here expressing their local architecture. There's a lot of like tented stalls, but there's stonework buildings, there's marble buildings, there's organic forms. And this building stands out. It is by far the most extravagant. It is, as you guys approach it, I'll lose my voice a little bit. All right. Excuse me. As you guys approach it, it is very tall before the spire even begins. Maybe 4 or 5 stories high. And excuse me. It kind of feels like a cathedral almost. There's a large circular like stained glass window in the front. There's sort of a clearing around it. There's these statues sort of making a little colonnade to the entryway, and there's about 10 like grand circular stairs up to the entryway. And the door itself is maybe 20 feet high. And there's a lot of activity outside. There's dignitaries and their contingents. There's just sort of common folk making their way in and out. And Birdie just kind of like pushes her way through the crowd. You guys following her. And she debriefs you a little bit on what you guys are about to see. There's going to be something of a line. It will take some time for you to get to the front. Be ready with your tributes. Be ready with words of kindness to say to her. She will greet you. And then you will fucking execute her.
Individual tributes?
Just one as a group. You can be represented by one of you. One of you shall speak and present the tribute.
Oh boy.
You'll see what
Push
others do.
release.
Not Mago.
You have
Not
to do the
Mago.
deed, Reese.
You're the talky person.
Talky person.
I'm the punchy person.
Well, if someone's gonna do talking, then
I thought
perhaps
Mago
Puncher.
was the talky person.
He's the bad talky person.
You tell our
Good
tale.
I assume I will have some bit of your head words
Oh
aiding me.
yes. Oh yes.
So as you guys get inside, there's sort of a main landing that sort of grand, sort of arcing stairs go up to sort of an upper landing that seems to be like the main chamber up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then straight down is another large stairs that sort of descends into, and you don't know like which way is up anymore, but from your current orientation, it is down further. And as you guys sort of descend the stairs, there's people coming, there's people going, and there's another, like, it starts to get more and more cramped, and like the door to this next room, and like you see tons of people coming out, and it feels like almost an optical illusion. Like not that many people ought to be coming out of this one little doorway, but they are somehow. And as you approach, it just gets more cramped and more angular, and you see Birdie kind of like duck her way under the door. And as you sort of breach the other side, like it's another grand hall, and the geometry doesn't make any sense because like there's a huge vaulted ceiling that ought to go right through the floor of what was like it's strange in here. It doesn't add up. But it descends further, and you immediately see like the grand display, and the creep mistress is there in front of you. She sits far ahead, and there's sort of one large sort of chamber with an upper gallery on the side, and there's lots of people sort of standing, sitting in the upper gallery. There's columns going up to the ceiling. There's twisting cylindrical walls, and they kind of like evolve and swirl. Like the walls almost feel like they're undulating. And like all of it is like like it almost feels like the columns themselves don't go up to support the ceiling. They almost go up and then like bend and to point at her. They're all like leading lines, like directing your attention to the throne where she sits. And there's a lot of people on the left and right, and there's sort of, a column of people in line waiting to give their tribute. Some are, clearly royals that have, staff and guards next to commoners, next to some little rabbit folk. It's sort of all kinds of people are there. And the throne itself, after the sort of main hallway, there's kind of a walkway that ascends to her circular throne, which is just sort of hovering in air. There's just sort of gaps around it. And you can tell there's sort of a lower gallery that sort of surrounds her throne for larger creatures, we'll say. There's another like sort of row of seating, but you just see like the heads and shoulders of like giant beings.
Do we see Jordish in the room?
No. But there are micro soldiers everywhere. There are about 10 posted up on each side of her in front. There are several at the doorway that you just entered. And as you look back, the tiny door that you just came through, from this perspective, is a giant 20-foot arced like doorway. Just the geometry is peculiar.
Are your friends in place, Birdie? Are they here?
Oh yes, they're all about. And you guys get in line.
I should tell you the truth about that.
Is she? No, what's that? Insight to see if she told the
Yeah,
truth?
I'll do it. Inside check.
Sure, inside check.
Nah.
Not 20.
It was not a roll. It just dropped. So it's not better. But
And can I follow up with
Seven.
where are they or who might they be?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
What were you guys rolling?
I got a 7.
I got a 7.
Not 20.
Not 20? You believe her. Yeah. You even, like,
To see where eyes.
you track her glancing, and you see people glancing back.
Do they look tough? Are there a lot of them?
Several of them are, creep maidens as well. One or two are not.
And is it a significant amount of people or just a couple?
It's not a large amount, no. And then she kind of like recedes into the crowd as she sort of leaves you guys at the back of this procession. And you hear a caller up front announcing, the next person, and you're starting to see some of the tributes that people are giving. The one that's up there right now are presenting her with a lion's head, like a stuffed lion's head.
Oh my.
Would hate to be behind that guy.
And the next group give her some glorious golden jewel-encrusted scepter. And the next one that seems to be of more modest means gives her a bowl, some sort of pottery. It's kind of all over the place. And then as people complete, she responds with some words to them. They have a bit of an exchange. And although she is also a Crete maiden, they call her the Crete mistress, but she is a Crete maiden as well. Did I say she had two heads before?
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
you did.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got two heads and the other ones don't. But they're more beautiful than Birdie and the other ones that you've seen around town somehow. Still
Those
has
two
like
vibes make it
fairly
sad.
giant eyes. But yeah, you're not exactly sure why that is, but they're more elegant and put together. And you sense a kind of a grace about her. And half an hour goes by. You guys make it about a third of the way. Everyone give me a perception check.
Damn, my perception. Oh, 3 perception checks.
18?
24.
A 1.
24?
Actually, 19. So.
6.
12.
And who had 24? Yeah. You see Jordish enter the area.
Can I estimate how long it's going to take us to get to the front?
About an hour, you think.
Okay. Can I go over in the corner and start burning my stuff to summon Mr. Peepers?
Yeah.
Can I throw my saffron in with that? It's only it's 10 gold worth, so it should be
Oh, it takes you an hour and only one of us can use
Right,
it.
it's only one of us can use it. We only have one bowl.
It's only one.
We're not tainting Mr. Peepers here.
Alright.
It's okay, I have a plan
I don't know.
for it later,
Where's the
actually.
figure for him? It's been weeks since we got to use him.
Right. Mr. Peepers.
I'm
was-
Okay, so Mr. Peepers died last time
Yes, he did.
in the fight, so this is his first time dying.
He was badass. boy.
So does he come back as something else?
I can bring him back as whatever I want,
Okay.
but I told him beforehand that when this happens, he just goes into the space and I can bring him back, just like we played with the door thing before.
Yeah.
So I'll summon this and I'll just open a door and he should be able to walk back through. I
Okay.
don't know if he knows he died or anything else like that.
So as you go into the corner and you pull out your brazier, you find a little like kind of end table thing.
Mhm.
And you put it on. And it seems marble or stone or something. You don't think it'll have any problem. You take some coals and you get some fire, and immediately people are looking over it, what is this guy doing? But you just continue on, and you get looks, but no one sort of interferes. And you get some embers going. You put your herbs in it, and it takes an hour to do this cast. Okay.
Hour plus 10 minutes, it says.
So it takes, a while to get the embers going and get the herbs burning. And, you sort of do the ritual. And they're approaching the front of the line now. Yeah, you do it. And people are, for a while, sort of watching, like you have their attention. They're talking nearby, but they just keep looking over to see what's going on. But you just become part of the atmosphere after a bit. And You hear a little kid from the gallery above look down. Hey, mister, what are you doing?
I'm calling my friend.
Who was your friend that you're calling?
His name's Mr. Peepers.
Oh, Mr. Peepers is a cute name. You call him into the fire. That's weird.
It kind of comes out of it.
It comes out of the fire. Doesn't it hurt him?
No, not at all.
No.
He'll be here in just a minute.
I can't wait to see Mr. Peepers.
He's a unique fella.
And then we sort of trace the lines of the door that you then like kind of open with a gesture, and this little portal into another realm exists. And sort of like leaps out of it. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh my god! Oi! Wait, what voice was I doing for Mr. Peepers? He was really fast.
I don't know.
Like a chirp.
It's been weeks.
Like, fast paced.
He hasn't been
terse.
Holy shit! Fuck! Oh my god!
Yeah.
What the hell happened to me?
I told you, you're immortal, man.
I was in a lot of pain, but now I seem to be fine now.
Yeah, told you.
Holy shit!
Bring you back every time.
Is it the same Mr. Peepers, or is it just different Mr. Peepers imprinted with his memory?
Mr. Peepers
It's saying
with a
Mr.
sense of
Peepers.
mortality.
Because you can, it lets you change your familiar to whatever you want. There's different animals, but this is not in the list because we're in whatever this world is.
Yeah.
And this one talks.
Holy fucking shit!
Now,
was crazy.
Okay,
Language.
I need you to focus, Mr. Peepers.
And you hear from above, Mr. Peepers! Mr. Peepers! Come say hi to me!
Okay, now,
Mr. Peepers looks up.
Mr. Peepers, remember, you were with us because we're going to be performing a show.
I can't wait to see a show. Wait, no. The kid says from above, oh, yeah, right, okay, the show, yeah, right.
And you're the director.
Oh, that's right. Okay, get into positions!
We're almost there. We just want to make sure that you were ready.
We haven't rehearsed enough. Let's do this. It's showtime. Break a leg. Does everyone take positions?
Have we
He
rehearsed?
looks around. Where's the cast? Where's the stage?
Stage is up there.
Where's the lighting director?
So, Mr. Peepers, I have one very important job for you.
Okay.
Hearing this
Yes.
is
Okay.
so do I know where Birdie is?
I was born for this. Yeah, she's like kind of at the opposite corner.
Okay. So near the end of the performance,
Yeah.
we need you to make sure that you bring her, pointing to Birdie, towards the front. Because we need some
necessary.
audience participation.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So at some point we're going to call out for audience participation, and I need you to be behind her to say, "Oh, this lady," that kind of thing. You
Okay.
got that?
Yeah, I got it. I'm on it. It's gonna be wonderful. It's our debut.
We've shopped and exchanged coinage and fought in a cage. What are we going to do? What is our decision with the mistress?
We're setting. I mean, you would hear us. Everyone can hear us.
Birdie's away.
Well, I assume I'm
Yeah.
like writing this down
You're-
and
you're-
being kind of
okay.
quiet about it.
You're
So-
close. People close.
Well, so
God,
I'm right.
silence.
Everything I'm saying, I'm writing. All right.
Okay.
My vote is Birdie's going down.
Yeah, Sam.
This is our way out. Is
We're choosing violence.
No, she's
no,
no
the opposite.
violence.
We're
Oh, Birdie's going down. Yeah.
No, Birdie's gonna subjugate us.
Yeah, exactly.
We're already technically the subjects
Yeah,
of
no,
the
you're
mistress.
agreeing with him.
We're already
No,
subjects.
I'm
We're-
saying
we're
we tell
gay.
the mistress.
We're telling the
right.
mistress
Yeah,
we're ganking
we're getting Birdie up. We're going to bring up Birdie up front, and we're going to tell our story about what happened, and then we're going to tell the part where we're here
In the
and how
Through
She let us into her
the
home.
medium of song.
We stayed the night.
to
She
the
fed
medium
us.
of awesome
It's disgusting.
musical
She
theater.
did feed us.
I'll have no part in this.
We will tell the story of how one of the creep maidens wanted to betray their leader.
How she wanted to poison the heroes.
And Empty, you hear a voice in your head. This is not the plan that we agreed upon.
I'm with you,
Sorry, I don't
Birdie.
know any of this.
I'm taking your side, Birdie.
Freaking listening. You're taking break.
I'm taking Birdie's side. She's only helped us.
I think we
And
should
we're
stay
betraying
out
her?
of this altogether. I don't think it's any of our
suggest-
business, the political anythings of this town.
We could just could we
It's
just
not
turn
fair.
around. We could just turn around theoretically.
That's what
But Severn warned us though that
You tricked
we
us.
made a deal and there's bindings with the deal. We got to find a way out of the deal.
These people are so paranoid. Like,
Just seems like a dick move.
If you do not uphold your side of the bargain, you will not see the end of this day. Any of you.
But only he hears this.
That's why we need your help.
What is this talk of turning me over?
I don't think this was your mouth.
We
That was
just,
a
we're
joke.
jesters.
You didn't think it was funny. I'm sorry. Oh, she can't. I can't. She's
Yeah, we're just jesters. We're just jokers.
Wait, is this the mouse or birdie?
This is part of the play. Tell your fucking owl.
It's not my owl. I don't fucking even like that thing.
Tell your friend's fucking owl that I will not be brought up to the front until I care to be sitting on the throne itself. It is up to you to end her.
I don't particularly want to do either thing. I want to help the mistress of the creature. That's it.
No. We need your help. We're not strong enough.
Oh, but you are. I've seen what she did in the cage. I've seen how you handled a devil. You are the perfect.
There are moral people among us who cannot strike the first blow.
There are immoral people among you as well that would be happy to.
If this is to work, everybody needs to participate, and I need...
You will have my magical support. But physically, you must strike the blows. Get in there and fucking do it. Shut your friends up about some ulterior plans that they may be considering, because it won't work, and you will bring down my ire upon you all.
I think Birdie can hear us.
We have made an agreement.
It's so funny. Like, you said that out
Wait,
loud.
Yeah.
Birdie,
I
we
just-
love. We love Birdie.
I
I was just joking.
I pull out my
I was messing
mouse
with
and I'm
Mago.
like, Basil, this is
Sorry?
why when we say we'll kill someone, we just kill them. Exactly.
I mean, it's not like she can hear us. I love her. She's
I'm like, exactly. And I just pet him, like, and I put him back. I'm like,
I start getting much more pale the closer we get to the front of this wall.
Severin's
the
just
fuck are we
like
gonna do?
shaking his head.
Oh, we're fucked.
Do you guys mind if I wait over there? Well,
You probably should.
Good
I'm
thing
like-
we know the value of our coinage.
I'm like, 7. I put my hand on his shoulder. That would be safer. I'd hate for something to happen to you.
Is Neil still with us?
Is who?
The raccoon?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
My
what all my
boy.
meals.
My boy, he's waiting on
He
his
is.
cut. He's waiting on his cut.
Let me.
Oh, I bet
for
he
a
made
tribute.
money off your fight. No doubt
I've got
about
a
I
it.
Oh,
hope
he
he
did.
did.
Yeah.
No, let me do it.
That was
I'll
fucking
let you do
awesome.
it.
Yeah, my boy.
So,
If you need a
Listen,
distraction,
did
though, let me
you
know.
participate in the
it's gonna
tiny
waste
division?
everybody's time.
In the what division?
I could do that.
What was it? The tiny? They had a tiny division.
Oh no, I don't fuck around with that.
Ah, because you can't use weapons.
Yeah. I don't like a fair fight.
I guess.
Never start a fight you can't win.
Is his mini over there? Where?
Reckon?
Raccoon? Get him up. He's fucking right up there with you guys. He's like, we're gonna shake a bitch.
I think we've got our man.
Niles, it is.
No, excuse me.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I think those guys are getting cold.
There are 2 more groups in front of you all.
Well,
I need your brazier.
Which
Have
one?
you rejoined
What?
the group?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
My what?
brazier.
It's dual purpose. It's got 2 little.
And one of the
Only got one right now.
Smoking brazier.
one of the attendants
coals
approaches
are
you
burning.
guys, and in preparation for your tribute, please, the name that our caller shall refer to you as.
Empty. It'll be me.
And will you
Temporal
be
troop.
speaking for the group?
Yes.
And where are you from, Empty? From where do you hail?
The core.
No, give the name. Give the name.
The core.
We are trained actors, and we are recreating
You're from Shayless? Oh. Not familiar with Shayless.
It's very far from
I see.
But before
The
we even
kingdom
get on with
of
our
Shayless?
show, there's a
Town
greater
of
tribute I have.
What tribute will you be presenting?
I'll be summoning the Greeter John for the Creep Maiden.
What? No, that's tonight. You're
This is my tribute.
Let's get this show on the road. That's what I say.
Empty's gone rogue.
What was it?
This is not on the script. We did not practice
I'm
this.
down for this. This is why I want to do this.
Forgive my colleagues. They merely jape. It's all a performance. Don't worry. It is most guaranteed to delight the maiden.
It's a performance, but how much time will you need? That you only have a minute or so.
Yes,
We'll need much
plenty-
longer.
We need more longer than that.
We'll need much
How
longer.
much time do you need?
Probably about 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes.
2 hours.
Oh,
We can make arrangements for 2 minutes.
That's not
You see,
nearly
there's-
enough.
you
Such
thought we were
a-
gonna get 2 hours? They've opened.
Hold up the
You
line,
already
damn
know.
it.
I was going to do a sacrifice.
Very good.
Oh no, a meteor.
Wait, that's you.
Oh, those guys invaded town. Fight, fight, fight.
I feel like this is very uncomfortable. I am eyeballing exits.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to make me do a song and dance, I'll do it, but I won't be happy about it.
Can
2 minutes
I?
isn't long enough.
Can I?
It's not nearly long
Anyway,
enough.
I want to write on paper.
We just gotta
communicate to
give
him.
the cliff notes.
Perhaps we should just offer our services in summoning the Grudrin to help the Creep Mistress later tonight.
Well, I'm all for punting this.
Punting what?
Just gonna
Oh,
pop.
punting it down.
I don't want to get out of fight here.
No, we will not get out alive.
We don't know where
Yeah, I
allegiances
don't-
lie. We can't take her off.
That's why we need to delay it.
And you guys hear the caller say, "Presenting Sir Galliston Wendrick from Whenst."
He
And
came.
the two people in front of you make their way up to the Creep Mistress. And they present her with a chalice, a golden chalice. And they do a formal bow. And you don't really hear what's being said because there's a bit of a walk between like the front of the line and the throne. You have to sort of cross kind of a narrow bridge. It's only, about 4 feet wide, and there's no handrails, and it's a fucking straight drop off.
The gradient?
Wait, so there's a large gap between
Mistress.
the performance area and
Most esteemed.
So,
Her
so
mighty
the
mistress.
big room that you're in kind of ends in a narrow, like ascension,
Okay.
kind of a bridge with no handholds. And then the throne is sort of it's just a raised floating circle dais, and it just drops straight off on both sides, and the room itself just drops off to what is the lower gallery, where the giants are sort of sitting and observing.
Are these just like random giants that are just chilling, or are they like guards of some sort?
You can tell they're like, sort of nobility of some giant place.
Alright. Should we?
I wish I had a clue what you were gonna do
We're
because
not
I
gonna
don't
be-
know.
2 minutes isn't long
We're
enough.
not gonna be able to punt it. 'cause birdies-
Why would it be able to punt
What we
it?
say
Yeah.
is we
What is she
say
gonna attack us in
we're
this
gonna
middle of the
punt it.
cathedral?
let's say that it's Birdie's idea. Let's come up and say that she has hired us as a tribute to her mistress to help summon this dragon. Then what is she going to say? It puts her on the spot. It means that she can't do anything stupid.
And we get to live.
Are you sure? Because Bray could announce like, "I'm here to take you down."
Presenting
She won't
Sultan
do that. She won't
Gralor
do that.
Ball of Soon.
Okay,
Oh,
I think that can
soon.
work. I can cast a
The
spell,
next ones go up.
and I believe it's gonna work.
You guys are at the front of the line.
What if we just sing a little song that subtly clues in the Creep Mistress that Birdie's not on her
Because if she doesn't understand the subtleties of it, Birdie's gonna know we're tipping her off. And
I
she's
can
gonna
be
kill us
incredibly
anyway.
subtle.
So
It
Birdie's
could
gonna
be
kill
too.
us if we.
You're kind of
yeah.
indie. It could be too much indie to get the true plot.
You can do a performance.
You gotta sell out.
I don't
dude.
want to.
Fact.
I don't want to.
Well,
The
then
Sultan
we're
It's
not
not
is
here.
best.
bows in front of the Creep Mistress and presents her with a grand scimitar, and they have an exchange about the lands around Soon.
Or do we just give her Birdie's golden key?
Now's the time to appoint a dictator to make a decision. This decision by committee is not working. I appoint you. My vote's for you.
Presenting Empty from Salish.
Shayless.
They get it wrong on purpose.
Mighty Crete Mistress.
And they invite you all to walk up the...
I'm gonna give some regalia. I'm gonna play some regalia.
Empty, as you head up to talk, I just kind of put my hand on your shoulder and give you guidance.
Okay.
And I'm
I'm
gonna
praying
give
for you.
my regalia is gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Give me
I'm
a
gonna-
performance check.
And I get
So what does inspiration do? Because we have it from last thing. We're supposed to use it.
Yeah, inspiration. Any roll that you do, you can just have advantage for it.
Okay. So I'm going to go in front of Empty, and I'm going to introduce Empty. And as I'm introducing her, or them, I'm going to say that Empty is the most trustworthy person that we have, and you should believe what they're saying. And I'm casting suggestion as I'm doing this, and believe what they're saying because it's very important. She has to make a wisdom saving throw.
What's your DC? Spell save
It's a
DC.
14.
Okay.
Whatever she rolled is now a 2.
Nice. Okay.
Very good.
It's like, I don't care what her modifier is, the odds of getting that much bonus is really low. Okay, I've done all I can do.
Alright, that's... I can do a
Sir
set.
Empty.
It was only a 9 performance.
Why? It is a
Lady.
pleasure to meet you. But I am surprised to hear that you're from Shayless, for it is overrun and has been for generations.
This is true. We have been sent as a gift by your greatest and strongest allies.
What are you doing? You hear in your head. Now, attack. All of you hear in your heads. Do it. Do it now. My greatest friend and ally.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it.
Do it now.
Yes. She sends her regards. And our gift.
Of whom are we speaking?
In my head, I said, Birdie, I'm confused.
Your friends. The coalesced servitors. Your strongest allies.
The coalesced servitors. And she looks at her guards.
They have sent me to summon the Greer Dragon for you at the ceremony tonight. But they said it was imperative that I tell you this.
You're going to summon the Greerdran. Can't even pronounce its name properly.
I am the sacrifice.
Oh, I understand.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Your offering is yourself.
I bow deeply, like kind of nose touching the ground, sort of shit.
And she's under the effects for 8 hours.
Okay.
Tonight, I bring you the Greer Drill. I kind of start prostrating myself on the floor.
And she's looking at you and she's like doing some math in her head. And she looks at her guards. You could tell there's some suspicion. She knows that the coalesced servitors are not her allies. And she's putting together that. But she does need a sacrifice. They already have one arranged. But that they are setting her up to have another different sacrifice. Why would they be doing this? Why?
It's
That
all
could,
very confusing.
it could help her. It could be sabotaging it. She's like running a lot of math in her head. Gotta
Her head start.
But her head
looking
is
at each
clouded.
other.
Your head is clouded with suggestion. It
Converse with each other.
Yes, maybe this is a gesture. They're finally bowing to my will. I need everyone on my side in order to summon the Grecian. I can't fail again. This is an omen. It's going to work. It's going to work because of you, MT. Yes. Thank you.
We need somewhere safe to hide.
After I spend like maybe 30 more seconds kind of on the ground shaking before I
Get up and end her.
So as
So I say
they're doing
an
that,
aggressive
so I
movement
go
on the
over and is there a place that we can prepare for the ceremony?
The ceremony will be upstairs.
we must go there now.
We have servants that can bathe you and cleanse you and prepare you for your wonderful sacrifice. Yes, go.
I must be ready.
I am filled with excitement. This is a glorious tribute. May the overrun city of Shalis be blessed with the Greardrin's favor. For the fake dragon.
My life for Greerdron.
Ah, yes. What do you guys do?
Are any of the people
in my head just
I saw
over
her
me? I'm
glance
I have no
I'm
idea what Mr. Peepers is
confused.
doing because I gave him totally different instructions. So I don't know what he's doing. I can probably call him back. So because he's within 100 feet, I can call him back.
So
Yeah.
they're
Are
not
any of the
performing?
conspirators that I saw her glance at, or any of them like approaching aggressively, or they're all just kind of chilling where I don't see them?
Yeah, you see them pushing their way through the crowds towards the front.
I start wailing like on the ground, like
Everyone, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Do I see through the wailing?
Not bad.
Not good.
Wisdom.
That's 6.
14.
8.
11.
What?
14.
Okay. The spell save DC was 14.
Oof.
The rest of you who have failed have been given a commandment that you must obey. And the commandment is attack.
I was gonna do a song and dance, and now you guys are gonna have me die.
I really didn't want to even fight. I was hoping for
A peaceful resolution.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like in
Dude,
my head,
piece of
all I kept
chance.
saying over and over again is, "I am so confused." That's how Birdie kept hearing from me.
So who failed that? Okay, you two and you two.
So the two people who was like, "Yeah, I'll do this," we passed.
Listen, I don't really want anyone to die, dude. I'm down for chilling. I
Will you
just
save
want some
your
magic, dude.
friends?
Roll for initiative.
All of us, or just them?
Everybody.
Okay.
I feel like there may be against us in this one. Oh, shit, damn it.
Finally get to hit Mago though.
I'll just spill any of your swill in my shoes.
What'd you get?
I got 3.
3.
Wow.
14.
Okay.
10.
14.
You two roll off.
9.
Fight for it.
That's a
An 8.
You
17.
feeling a bit sleepy?
4.
You gonna throw hands? I'll put you to sleep,
I'll
dog.
put you to sleep. I'm gonna
Put
read
you to
your own
sleep.
words back again.
We'll see who
All
goes
right,
first.
so-
basically.
The one-word command is what?
Attack.
Okay.
Attack.
Attack.
What?
That is the one word you've heard. That's it.
He just starts sorting.
Okay.
Ord's up first.
Then I am going to spin around,
And stab myself.
look straight at Birdie, and cast Death Darts.
Okay. Nice.
So they automatically hit. That's 3 of them. And Birdie gets zapped for 5, 6, 7. That's 10, 11, 12.
Okay. Nice. So, Ord spins around, and there's a little bit of chaos in the room as Birdie and several others start like surging towards the front. You can see a little fire in the creep mistress's eyes as she's confused by this. You're sort of a distracting presence. The suggestion is taking hold, and she's kind of like transfixed on you. And the guards, like, you know, they're getting willies too. And God, what's Jordash is in the crowd as well now. And the guards go from like an up pike position to like a down pike position, all pointing towards you guys. And Ord just spins around, puts his hands out, and these three just black little tiny javelins make their way through the air. They peg Birdie.
And I'm going to yell, Mistress, your life is in danger.
And one hits her in the face, in the cheek, one hits her in the neck, one hits her in the chest, and she reaches her hand up to cast a spell, and you see all the pike guys turn their pikes in the opposite direction. Like they're forming like a wall of points that would prevent anyone from like coming down the pathway to get up there onto the throne. Give me a persuasion check. It is a presentation that you are defending the queen now.
That's a 13.
Okay. Next up is Morgana. What do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna go after Birdie too. So, because I'm a Gloomstalker, I get to do two moves.
Trendsetter. Yes.
Yeah.
Influencer.
And I got 12 to hit.
12 to hit. That misses.
Alright.
Your arrow strikes someone else in the crowd.
Oh, shoot. That's unfortunate.
Is that it?
Can you mark?
Empty.
Empties up.
Can you mark?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 100 on her.
I'm going to hiss at Birdie and use Dissonant Whispers at her. So, Wisdom save 14. The save just takes half damage. But it's like me kind of doing some sort of hiss.
Okay. Now she fails.
Oh, nice. 13 psychic damage.
And you guys hear the room. Give me a perception check, everyone.
Man, I suck at rolling night.
I've done perception checks. They all suck.
Perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an 8.
You're
Very
being
up
I'm
and
not
down.
rolling that dice anymore.
17.
17.
18.
Okay. The two of you just very subtly perceive this. Well, what is not subtle is that the room erupts in screams. Like, I mean, it's clear what's going on. There's an assassination attempt on the creep mistress. A battle has started. People are scrambling to get the fuck out of there. The two of you notice that there were screams kind of distant before that. Just before Ord's attacks landed. Something else is going on outside. And next we are over to them. The creep mistress.
What if we're on the wrong side of this coup?
We always knew that.
Empty. The coalesced servitors are coming for me, aren't they?
Yes.
Are you with them?
We are not.
Are you with me? Will you still be my sacrifice?
Of course.
Oh boy.
You're defending me.
So it's like
My
everything
loyal subjects.
they are saying is still under the effect.
Yes. I must go. And she sort of leaps out of her throne. Stanwyck! And one of the giants that's in the lower gallery puts his hand up on the throne platform, and she jumps into it. And she's pulled away. And he leaves through some other down dark exit.
Can we get a ride?
I was gonna say, can we?
You forgot your most loyal servants.
You forgot your sacrifice.
Are the little guards leading us to an escape route? What's going on here?
And you see the guards kind of coming up with a formation where some of them like are now 2 by 2, like advancing down the hall, and the other ones kind of shift around to fill in this little fucking spike wall, and then 2 more. So they're like advancing into the crowd. There's just mayhem. The little kid that was talking to you, you see him plummet off the gallery, smack into your brazier, and get embers all
I
over.
have those
Is it possible Birdie could grab the kid? Or not Birdie.
Bird, but not bird.
Mr. Peepers.
Mr. Peepers. Yes, Mr. Peepers.
Mr. Peepers,
swoops
catch
down,
him!
grabs with his talons, and the kid is like being flown through your there now, screaming. His mother is up there. She's going fucking ballistic.
Owl stole my child.
My child, my boy.
Bizarre talking, legged and armed owlish thing. I don't know what he is.
And just over the side, you guys' peripheral vision, you see a little creature, a little demonish, devilish, impish creature crawls up onto the throne platform and lunges at
Stomping time.
lunges at
Stomping.
Reese and comes to bite you.
It's nice not everyone.
And you see another and another. There seems to be a swarm of these little imp creatures swarming the throne. You see others climbing in through windows. You see another window shatter in. Some giant winged creature flies into the room and starts circling, breathes fire on the crowd. There's screams, there's panic, there's evacuation, there's people getting trampled.
Where's all the other freaking magic users?
The doors storm open, and you see a 12-foot tall, giant horned demon enter the room and point down at the throne at you guys. And that's where we'll stop tonight.
Okay.
So Birdie was a pawn, no matter what.
Or, I mean, maybe they're completely unrelated events. Who knows? They just happen to happen at the exact same time.
So a bunch of fiends.
Correlation
Just
is not
popped up.
causation, but
It's a little bit suspicious, you guys.
yeah.